Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's another edition of the Crowder Boys, but this time we're live on our own channel, and thanks to you guys, the Crowder heads, we are now accepting super chats on this channel. So if anybody wants to test that out, fucking feel free.
We already
We're
got
happy.
one.
Oh, we did?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sick. So it's working.
Robert
Hell yeah.
Gibson.
Robert
Thank
Gibson.
you, Robert.
Robert Gibson with the first super chat on the new channel, which is only right. So thank you, Robert. Thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate y'all getting us to this next peak within the arena. We're happy to be here today, as always. Thank you, JCG.
Yeah,
with the $5. We were just talking about Crackle.
yeah. Step into the arena of ideas, everybody, as we discuss.
Yeah, we're talking Crackle.
We're talking Crackles.
Come in with an open mind.
Yeah, because I was trying to remember what. So Crackle is the Hershey's version. I don't know which came first, actually, because Crackle is it's chocolate with Rice Crisps, so it's the same as like Nestle Crunch.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also a streaming service.
It is also, yes, Crackle is also a streaming service. That was the original home of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
And I'm pretty sure that's all they ever had. They're like they had some like movies and stuff like Tubi.
Yeah, I think so.
Is Crackle still going?
I don't know. Should we try and get this show on Crackle now? Should we become a Crackle exclusive?
Speaking of Crackle, Robbie, I'm hearing a little bit of Crackle coming from you. So if you're gonna have to be a fucking statue for the next 2 hours or so.
Robbie, you got the Rice Crisps in your microphone.
Is it still crackling?
I'm not hearing anything right now.
So okay. It says here that Crackle, the Hershey Crackle, was first introduced on September 14th, 1938. Now let's see, when did Nestle Crunch come out?
Wait, so Crackle, the streaming service, is still going strong. Why? How are they still hanging in there?
Okay, so Nestle Crunch was first introduced in 1936. So Nestle Crunch is the original chocolate with Rice Crisps in it.
And I've never heard of not to keep talking about, sorry, we're talking about two different Crackles, but this Crackle, I haven't heard of a single thing on Crackle.
Except so this super chat sums it up.
They have,
so they're showing movies on a candy bar.
All they have is like stuff I've never heard of, and also like public domain shit like The Little Rascals and Bonanza.
We need did you see Jerry Seinfeld to make a movie about Crackle versus the Crunch Bar on Crackle?
Oh, he would love that.
That's a good idea. This actually this is a very funny description of Crackle. Actually, pull up this super chat here, $5 from Professor Grouch. He says Crackle is white Tubi.
Yes.
That is, yeah.
Before we go any further, let me go ahead and get some of these out of the way, because our audience is very excited that we're on a new channel here. Thank you for Professor Grouch. That's a very astute observation.
Astute, get your ass in the house.
If you guys will notice, Token Tony just became a YouTube member. So Token Tony is the first member of the Demon A Smiths, which if you pay $1 on this YouTube membership, the more subscribers we get, the more emojis you will have the option to use. Right now we have 4. So if you pay just a measly $1 and become a Demon A Smith, so far we got Bill Maher emoji, we got a Prove My Mind emoji, which is like a blown mind emoji, we got a Carlos Mencia, and we got a Dan Wicks. So those are all at your disposal.
It's a fiasco, dude.
That's a fiasco.
You know, that's funny. But everybody, please, buy all that stuff. Have you guys thought about? Have you guys ever like stopped and thought about how much of like commerce nowadays is buying things that don't exist?
Oh yeah, NFTs. That was the ultimate.
Yeah, like Call of Duty skins and new Fortnite dances and.
Oh yeah,
dude! Like all the celebrities now are launching Solana shit coins.
What's that?
So Solana is a crypto. It's like it's a new competitor. It's like one of the more legitimate ones, I guess. That's like up against Ethereum and Bitcoin. I guess it's like biggest function is the meme coin aspect to it, where there's all these different meme coins that are based on the Solana blockchain. I don't know how any of this shit works. I just know that Solana is the one where like Abella Danger just launched a coin called Ass Coin.
Nice.
Solana, get your ass inside.
Solana, get your ass now. So yeah, like every celebrity now is
wait, Solana Del Rey?
Solana Del Rey, yeah. She probably has one. And they're all launching.
Iggy Azalea has one because a lot of attention has been brought to her fat ass lately.
Yeah, every celebrity.
Does Iggy Azalea have nudes?
Why would you want to see? Dude, she looks, her ass. She has an early BBL or something. It is grotesque.
It's so big.
It's attractive in the way that like a hentai ass would be attractive. Like it's purely cartoonish.
I like that.
Yeah, it's attractive in the way that like eating at a Chinese buffet is good, where it's like a lot of it.
And much like a Chinese buffet, I'm going to eat out. I don't know. But
no, that actually costs more. Like taking food out, getting a takeout at a Chinese buffet, you're actually going to.
Yeah, that's a rookie mistake.
Yeah, you're going to weigh it, and it's by the pound.
Iggy Azalea and Macklemore really got in under the wire for white rapping. Like that was like the last year you could do that, and they were both huge that year.
I'm so glad I don't have to fucking hear Macklemore anymore. Jesus Christ.
Remember that guy?
Yeah. More like Michael Less.
Yeah, I wish he'd Mackle less.
Cracklemore.
How about Bernie Macklemore?
Cracklemore is good. Hey, Crackle, by the way.
And before we get too deep into Macklemore, pause. Let me go ahead and see. We got Todd Howard in this motherfucker. Has anyone said Glenn Quagmire? New rule, giggity, giggity, giggity.
New rule, Biden must stand down. Oh, giggity goo. And I'm going to be hard chubbed up.
And then we got Mariah Carey.
Carey. All I want for Christmas is new rule.
All I want for Christmas is rules.
And then we got Crowder Boys. Nice. Is my new 2018 LOS. Thank you, Gingerbread.
The streets is saying that this is the new Skanks.
This is the new shit. I'm kind of feeling like we're the future of this shit right now.
Yeah,
everyone else is kind of resting on their laurels and phoning it in. No, we're zooming in, and but we give it 110%.
No, this is StreamYard, the free plan. Are we on the free plan?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we might have to upgrade that if we're going to be streaming here every week. You're going to.
All right, yeah. Well, yeah. Give us super chats, and we'll put it right back into the show and actually upgrade our stream.
Yeah, we'll put it. We'll upgrade the streaming plan. And we'll get Robbie a new cable for his microphone.
Yeah, please. It's like
you're crackling like hell right now.
Dude, you sound like a 33.5 vinyl record.
Tell me this, Robert. What happened to the little gay Bob Barker mic? That one seemed to work just fine.
We love the Bob Barker mic. Dude, we should all get little skinny dick mics.
Yeah, that was like a good bit. Oh, no, now we can't hear you actually, which is actually it's actually perfect.
Yeah, it's part. Yeah, let's the first show on the actual channel. Let's start it. What better way to begin?
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
More apropos than troubleshooting as we're doing it.
That's not it's not acceptable.
That's much worse.
Okay.
And while Robbie's figuring it out, look at all these fucking new members.
We were making bank on a show that so far is not work. It's not working. I'm not upset with. I want to make it clear I'm not upset with Robbie or anything. We're just ribbing him. We're not.
Guys, please don't be mean to Robbie.
Please don't be mean to nobody. Be mean to anybody. Please don't be mean.
Leave that to us. We're his friends. We'll bust his fucking ball.
We'll bust his ball. We'll bust him a nut. We'll bust his nut. We'll suck his dick until he comes. We'll bust his nut.
Yeah, that'll show him. We got C Dump Scooney, my dude Chris, JCG. We got we got Lee Rector. Damn near killed her. We got Gingerbread Stud, Aaron Guten Plan. That can't be a real name. With the $2, man, appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate y'all.
We really on the come up. Y'all are part of it right now. This
we need it, dude. I lost all my money in stocks.
Yeah, we'll probably have to upgrade to whatever, and we'll just take it out of the monthly YouTube shit because we should be on the most updated fucking whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Or we can figure out how to use Discord.
Yeah, streaming it. No, I'm not. I don't fuck with Discord. That's where all the pedophiles are. But yeah, streaming is like the hardest job there is. Like trying to, figure this out and actually, being able to stream several hours a week. Ooh, look at that. Gifted 10 minutes. Oh, hey, thank you, Scooney.
10 Crowder Boys memberships. That's $10.
Yeah.
$10.
I have been like having a sort of man, I don't want to alienate anybody here. And I don't want people to think I'm being maudlin, as we mentioned before. Have you ever read like a Don DeLillo book?
No.
It's very funny to ask that question to a guy wearing a do-rag.
I know. I've never heard that name. I've heard Ron Palillo.
What is that?
I don't even know who that is. I just know his name.
Oh, so
Ron Palillo.
There's like a number of authors that write about this sort of thing, like postmodern living is the phrase. I don't really understand. I don't really know what the definition of that is, like postmodernism, but I've heard it a lot. But I've been like having like a like Don DeLillo-esque crisis lately because of all this, like streaming and crypto stocks. Like the other day I had Femoid on the enemy of the show, Femoid, on the Patreon for Cornfed. And at one point she mentioned that, she could be lying, but she said that recently, I guess when NFTs first hit, she made like $100,000 on a Bored Ape. And so like,
David,
that's what I am. That's what I am when I'm listening to her, a Bored Ape, because she's fucking boring.
Wait, do you guys hear me?
Bitch.
Yes, we can hear. Oh, the Bob Barker mic is back.
Yeah, it was
the butt plug mic.
Come on down.
Come on down.
So, yeah, so like DeLillo, his biggest work would probably be White Noise, which if you don't want to read it, there's a shitty movie on Netflix.
Oh, White Noise? You mean on every podcast?
Yeah, dude. So he writes about the sort of like not realness and like simulation.
Who's this? James Pontillo?
No, Don DeLillo.
Oh, and by the way, Ron Palillo played Horseshack on Welcome Back, Kotter.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, Don DeLillo from Comedy Bang Bang.
So one of the central like themes that conceits of White Noise is just how like not real life is now. And this is back in the 80s when he wrote this, but just like the main character is this professor of Hitler studies at the local college. And so he's like this well-respected.
I saw this movie. Yeah, I saw the movie.
You saw the movie, yeah, with Adam Driver. And so the whole book kind of explores this idea of like living in a world in which you like provide value through doing like something that's doesn't actually create anything. Mm-hmm. He talks about at one point, he's like, I'm this well-respected intellectual professor or whatever. But if the clock stops ticking, I don't know. Like if I open up the clock, I don't know I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Sure.
And so that's only got like become exacerbated in the last like 40 years since that book was published, to where now it seems like the entire economy is based on like not real endeavors and schemes. It's a scheme economy. It's like streaming, NFTs, Solana shitcoins. Stocks.
Well, streaming is at least just a modern version of entertainment that's been around for, at least a while. This crypto shit is completely fake.
I will say, and this is, I'll jerk off all our dicks a little bit here. I will say that the three of us are at least actually talented and like thoughtful and possess something that has some sort of I don't know, like value metaphysically or otherwise.
Autism.
Yeah, we're autistic. But dude, when I see that shit like that those guys like Kai Cenat or iShowSpeed or even Hassan, I truly am like, I'm like bewildered by it. I'm like, I don't. Oh yeah, this is completely fucking useless.
That's gonna be us, dude.
Empty.
It will be Lord willing, inshallah, that will be us.
I'm thinking lately, like we're gonna be fucking famous.
Oh yeah.
All we got to do is what we're doing right now, and as soon as people start to figure out what the Crowder Boys are up to, we're into the money.
Yeah, but I mean, we talk shit about like entertainers and comedians all the time, which is like, there is that element of like when you point at someone, there's three fingers pointing back at you.
Sure, yeah.
I've never liked that. But
yeah, but I mean, it's like I always keep in mind that as much as I criticize these kinds of people, I'm also like actively trying to do what they're doing.
And also, like, Bert Kreischer does offer more value than fucking Hassan.
That's what I was about to say. Is like all these like comedians and musicians or whoever that it's fun to condemn. They at least they're doing something more than Kai Cenat and Hassan.
Yeah, those guys are pure right place, right time.
Moist Critical, that fucking loser.
Why does Moist Critical get millions of views? He just goes on there.
I don't get it, dude.
It's like, why he doesn't even have a good mic. He has a worse mic than this, and he's like, okay, so I just read about Dr. Disrespect, and this is what everyone else said on Twitter. Doesn't look good. All right, and it's like 5 million views. It's like, why did people like this guy? I don't get it. I don't think he's bad or anything. I'm just like, why is this the guy?
There's so much like that now, and maybe that's like getting older, where it's like all the stuff that's geared towards Zoomers and Gen Alpha. We're just like we turning into our parents. We're like, I don't.
Well, you know what?
Fuck, I can't believe anyone's watching this shit.
Well, you know what's funny is it's all this new stuff is edited exactly like Viva La Bam. Like Viva La Bam, if you rewatch it, is edited like a modern day YouTube video. And so they basically took the template of Viva La Bam, but took aside all like the fun characters and stunts.
Bam is the original YouTuber. Like
honestly, yeah. If you go back and watch Viva La Bam, it's edited very similarly to like Logan.
No, the original YouTuber is that black guy in the woods where he's like, we went to chicken fillet.
Oh, Unforgivable.
Unforgivable.
No, the original YouTuber was Michael Richards at the Laugh Factory. That was truly the first YouTuber.
But that wasn't even like, let's create content. That was like, this guy's funny. Let me just record him saying shit that he says all the time. Yeah. Bam was like, okay, how are we going to create entertainment out of a backyard and fucking skateboards?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, well, yeah. He set the template for like, all right, the whole show is just gonna be hang out with my friends and like fucking with my parents and like chilling in my backyard and doing.
By the way, did we read all these super chats? $10 from Aaron Gutenplan.
No, I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
My client called me a gay bitch today. I wish I thought to just say please don't be mean to me. Dude, it works, man.
What field of work? That's crazy. A client would say gay bitch. A client.
Yeah. I used it at work the other day. I was on a sales call and this lady was like, I've been on the phone for 2 hours and I've been so angry. I've been screaming at people all day and I just hope that you're better than the people I've been talking to. And I just went, I'm happy to help you, ma'am. Just please don't be mean to me.
Did you really say that?
Yeah, I did.
God, it's such a powerful phrase. It's the modern Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
Stocks are mean. But here's the thing that people don't tell you about stocks. Nobody's making you do it.
Nobody's making you do it. Nobody's making you do anything. But
it's kind of like doing comedy.
Yeah, I just it's all gonna work out. Don't even worry about it.
I remember shortly after that first
public defender. That makes sense.
That first FFIE shit. I remember this guy Dalton said, "You know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm getting rid of everything." And I was like, "Yeah, me too." Like,
it got its hooks in me, dude.
And then a day later, you know what it was? That fucking WAP Sal talked you back into it.
No, I was on. Trust me, dude. I don't
Dalton, we're gonna need you for one last job.
Listen to me. I don't drink alcohol. I can't do drugs anymore. I don't like nothing. Doing the stocks, that sort of gambling aspect to it, I knew right away, like I was full of shit when I said I was gonna be done with it, because I'm like, nah, dude, this is gonna ruin me for a while.
You actually are amazing turning everything into alcoholism.
I mean, you're preaching to the choir, brother. I'm that's why I got the fuck out, because I recognized what it was. What you need to remember is you got to have a vice, but fucking at least like jerking off is free. At least,
yeah, I do that a lot too.
Gambling is the one that can truly consequentially ruin your life. even more than alcohol. But I only saw it because I saw your Coke Zero tweets at like midnight last night. I was like, dude, Dalton's turning Coke Zero into booze. Salute.
Yeah, I did get some more Coke Zero.
Hey, it's harmless as long as you don't. As long as it's not actually alcohol.
It's healthy. It's actually healthy for you.
My thing is cigarettes and the occasional cigarette, by the way. But also, here's the thing that I have that Dalton doesn't have. I take edibles every once in a while. So that's like my crutch. And then, of course, coming and dopamine from my phone is what I'm addicted to.
Yeah, dude, this one like e-girl I follow, she's like a thicker girl. She posted a picture of her butt cheeks.
Nice.
Or yesterday. What's her name?
While you look for that, Sweeze, thank you for becoming a member. Sweeze, please follow all of us back. We miss you desperately. You're the biggest fan of this show.
I think Sweeze blocked me actually.
Sweeze, we love you. Come back, babe.
Here, I'll throw it in the group chat here, but because I don't know if I should say put her on blast publicly.
I would blast to her.
Here I'm throwing it in our group chat. Look at this picture of butt cheeks. Now these are some big butt. There's some nice cellulite in these.
Oh,
I don't see
and
it.
Sweeze gifted 10 membership. Sweeze, we love you. Come back, babe. You do. Listen, Sweeze, you got to understand that when things happen and you fly off the handle like that, that's what we expect from you. We're not disappointed. We understand.
Yeah. Sweeze is look. We'll never turn it back on Sweeze. He's a good. He's a good dude.
Dude, this is a good picture.
We love you.
You pulled it up. Those butt cheeks.
Dalton, you replied, "What are you getting into tonight?"
Yeah, dude. I've been having, yeah.
Dude, I followed an e-girl and she followed me back yesterday. Isn't that cool?
Who?
Hold on, what's her name? Everyone be cool to her. Did she follow? I probably shouldn't say it, huh?
Yeah,
I don't want to blow this.
I mean, they're public people, but I feel like we've already. Like with Florida Woman, we're already kind of towing the line there.
I sent it in the chat too.
Okay, yeah. What do you think of those butt cheeks I sent you just now?
I like it a lot.
I so understand what Dalton is into specifically when it comes to these ex girls. It's the girls that are like in between like 1,000 and 10K followers that are like just barely hot enough to justify doing what they're doing.
Exactly,
dude. I'm right on that tip.
The girls who are playing peekaboo with OnlyFans.
Once you see a girl has like 20K, you're like, oh, well, that's I can't even relate. She's a celebrity.
A girl like that want with a guy like me.
Yeah, dude. But anyway, my point is that picture of butt cheeks, I got some mileage out of for sure. Because sometimes I get like too desensitized, or just like if I've been watching too much porn, you know what I mean? It doesn't even do anything for me. And then I gotta go back to basics. I gotta go return to my original fundamentals.
That does feel like a reset when you just beat off to OnlyFans and
I got to go back to the rudiments of jacking off, which is pictures of women that I.
And I feel the least shame when I beat off to that for sure.
Yeah, it's almost like a noble form of jacking off. Like it feels like you're returning to some sort of a chivalry or something.
Okay, Raphael, would I be commenting on it? My comments, but in Sam Morril's voice, or what Sam Morril would say. Anyway, continue, Dalton.
No, I'm just it's sort of like the jacking off version of like the Joe Rogan ice bath or something. You know what I mean? Like it's like
but that ice bath shit is completely bullshit, though.
That's true. Yeah, this is actually better for you.
Did we talk
Robbie,
about this?
Here's my question. I've heard you talk about this. Who told you this?
This woman. I got a stretch done because I've.
Hold on, before you say anything else, this woman, told you this, and we're supposed to all believe it.
I have two sources. One was a guy.
Balls.
Balls. Mark.
How you gonna source a guy?
Okay, man, I'm gonna Fwiggin miss Quay Thompson so Fwiggin much. It was a beautiful 10 years, though. Thank you so much, Quay. You meant to walk to the Bay. the most relatable athlete of all time. It's all adrenaline, that fucking ice bath thing. That's why it feels good. It doesn't do anything.
So when these people told you this information, you were just like, okay, that's the truth.
No, she was like a neuroscientist. She was like a body scientist or something. She told me a lot about a lot of stuff.
A woman.
I'm a female body inspector.
Why?
Yeah, so am I.
I'm in the FBI.
I don't know. I don't know anything about this, so I would never say one way or another whether it does something or does not do something. But I've heard from a lot of people that it's very beneficial to your cognitive function.
I think it just feels good because I think men like putting themselves in arbitrary pain, and it feels good after because of
my name is Arbitrary Pain.
My name is Arbitrary Pain. Tyler Arbitrary's House of Pain.
Yeah, there you go. My point is like just jacking off to a picture of a woman you've met or just like cool. picture a woman. It is sort of like this return to like your primal self in a way.
Yeah, it's like back in World War II, back when you just jerked off to like a picture of your wife.
Yeah, or like a deck of cards where
it seems a little more. It seems a little more sad and desperate to me. Because honestly, if you're looking at, and I'm not in this category at all, so this is not a holier than thou thing. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Oh yeah, holes are holier.
But if you like your function as a man, and again, I don't fit into this. Your function as a man should be whenever you go to jerk off, which should probably be kind of rarely, maybe like once a day at most. You should be spending as little time as possible doing it. It should be going to the Pornhub homepage and clicking the first thing and be like, let me get this done with. That's what ideally probably what healthiest jerking off should be, not finding the perfect picture that there's 10 different reasons that you find this hot that you're coming to. That's not
but I do that.
A return to simplicity.
But Pornhub, I do that too. I'm like, I gotta find the perfect like video.
Yeah, we all do that. We're all addicted to porn. I'm saying it's not a return to normalcy. It's deeper down the tree of like does it make sense what I'm saying? Like the more you
I kind of understand what you're saying, but I'm it's not that I'm looking for pictures, the right picture of whatever. Just every now and then something comes across my desk that is.
And also, when I beat off to OnlyFans, I'm not scrolling for hours like I do with porn because there's not as much variety. It's like, all right, the next picture is probably going to be exactly like this. So I'm actually quicker with that. I think it's the best version.
Like whenever the more and more that Florida woman continues to degrade herself, the harder I'm busting for sure.
The harder you're busting.
Yeah, the hard R that I bust. So there is like a psychological component to it where it's
absolutely
you have more of a there's more of a connection, or it feels more tangible, more real
to a woman that you've never actually met. So this is actually very unhealthy.
Yeah, it's still just as distant as any.
Yeah. You're developing an e-crush.
Yeah, Michael Hall actually. This is a $20 super chat from Michael Hall. He makes a good point. Jacking off to just your imagination is the truth. That's true. That is the ice. True. That's the ice plunge.
And it's also a good practice because if you're like fucking or getting blown and you can't like come, you retreat to the imagination bank and then that'll get you there.
You know what's fucked up about and I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but for some reason we are in a time where quit reading those fucking broke boy chats, man.
Raphael lives in a favela in Brazil. He doesn't even have they paid for everything with like Apple cores or something.
Everything Raphael sends is like fucking half a paragraph. Just kidding. I love you.
They're on Fallout currency. It's like bottle.
Hey, Sweez followed me. We're back.
But we are all around the same age. So you guys remember kind of when you first started jerking off, you kind of had to do imagination unless you got access to the family computer, right? Is that kind of the same situation?
Yeah, just like standing in the shower, just thinking about just imagining breasts. Didn't even like have any idea of like what they really looked like.
Remember like downloading individual videos of porn? It would take like all day. Did you guys ever do that?
No,
you're like a couple years older than us, so I think you just got in. Like I never really experienced.
I didn't have the internet that could hit. Like I had with 56K modem. There was no chance I was downloading a video.
My first, I think when I was like pretty young. Yeah, I guess I am a few years older. Yeah, so you guys probably just missed this. But yeah,
Robbie's 40.
I used to have like download like individual files of porn. It would take like hours, and then you just watch like a 2-minute porn video in like 50 res, and you'd be like, "This is awesome."
So fair to say that you had imagination jerks, correct?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So some thought jacks.
Yeah. So when you were in your imagination back in the day, of course, in the shower, letting the water run until it gets cold, and now you have to take a cold shower because you let the water run for 20 minutes. That there was kind of a cutoff that we all hit at some point in our teens where like the porn started being able, whether it was files or just the internet, it's all on your phone. And then once you hit the phone porn, it was like you don't have to use your imagination anymore.
Yeah, I remember like my junior senior of high school, I got a I think the iPhone was out, but it was still like pretty exclusive. Like it was not something that was everybody had the iPhone. So like my first phone with like internet capability was I had this like shitty like Palm something.
Palm Pilot?
It wasn't a Palm Pilot. It was like some other model they made that was supposed to be like more compact. So it had this like shitty fucking little like plastic keyboard on it that it all sucked. But I could access like Google with it. So I just remember like taking this little fucking Palm phone into the bathroom and just going on Google and typing in boobs.
Yep.
And it was the best day of my life. Yes, finally.
Well, here's the thing is, to me, and I don't know if this is like I can work my mind back to remembering sex that I had. I know you guys can't relate to that, but
I got sex.
But I can work my mind back to that. But anytime that I've had to imagination jerk, the first thing that pops up in my mind, it's like I left
porn clips you've watched.
No, I left off with my imagination in like 8th grade. So my mind goes back to the girls from 8th grade, but I see them through the lens of when I was in 8th grade. So they're like adult looking to me, but then I'm like, wait, I can't jerk off.
Dude, I've had that. I've had that where I'm trying to do a thought jack and I'm imagining this girl like 9th grade science class in high school. Sherry Anderson bent over one of them black tables. And I'm just her ass in those jeans. Her 14-year-old ass. And I'm like, yo, what am I doing?
Yeah, that's every time I go to imagination jerk, it's like I start exactly where I left off imagination jerking last time, which is when I was 14. And then I'm like, wait, you have sexual experiences to draw from. Go to those, not the 14-year-old. Which still, like I said, you see in your imagination, though, you see in the lens from when you were 14. Well, so it's like she's your height.
Think of all the women that you just wish you could have had sex with at the.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Before you were even actually having sex.
Yeah. So I'm with you, dude. I feel that.
Yeah. So I'm not a bad person for that, right?
No, it's I don't know. Probably not.
Not for that, but
because it's you're also in the theater of the mind. You're also still 14. It's like
exactly.
And this other person at this point is the same age as you now. Like they're
you'd be using your imagination, and then if somebody showed you a yearbook photo, you'd be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah. You forget how it
looked like.
It's funny, like because in your mind. You see it as one thing, like this hot woman or whatever.
Oh, you forget, the first girl with tits, yeah.
you forget what babies 14-year-olds are. Like you see an actual and I'm not encouraging anyone to go like look for 14-year-olds, but
save them for us.
They look like fucking children. No, I'm not saying like no fucking children.
It feels like we're trying to like defend something here. We're not. We're just saying we're trying to prove our own minds right now.
We're trying to we're trying to prove that we're actually good people and not weird.
Edna thinks we're good people. She just became a member. Thank you, Edna. And then we got Drew with shout out Sumo, Sweeze's dog and
Sweeze. Yes.
Thank you, Brosive, new member. New member.
We have to do that every time there's a new member.
Hell yeah.
New member. Yeah, I mean, I think I don't think you're doing anything wrong there because yeah.
But that's something that I've encountered maybe like 3 or 4 times in probably the past decade because I always have my phone, so that's never a thing that comes up.
Always we stay looking at porn.
We
stay looking at porn, dude. That fucked me up, dude. Robbie, enemy of the show, Mike Figs. Because when I saw that picture of him and Shannon there, and he's got his arm around Alexis Fox, I was like,
"Oh yeah,
get your hands off my stepmom."
Yeah, when I saw Alexis Fox, my dick was fair and balanced.
Yeah, you stepped into the no spin zone.
the meat spin zone.
The meat spin zone. Yeah, dude, that like
spin me right around.
Oh, baby, right around. Yeah, that really. I had like a visceral reaction to that picture. I was like, wait a second, is that who like? It can't be.
Do you think Figs had sex with her?
No, I'm pretty sure she was repulsed by him, but I just it gave me the same feeling as just like when you have a crush on a woman, or there's a woman you've been like trying to work up the courage to ask out, and then you see her with a guy, and you're like, man, I feel betrayed, even though I never really talked to this lady.
Yeah, you never had a chance.
I never had a chance. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels.
Yeah, Alexis Fox was one that like I always knew her name, but she was never really in my stable. But it's like you respect the game,
Chrissy Mayer is in my stable.
Thank you, Robbie. Yeah, dude. I said this in our group chat, but Alexis Fox, what she lacks in her face, her face is kind of weird, and she's got blocky bolt-on fake titties. She makes up for in being a kind of a down ass freak. She does squirting. She's good at the bang bus.
Yeah, it's a lot of bitches like that.
Yeah. There's a lot. Veronica Avlov is another one where it's like
maybe the ugliest woman ever, but like just will do anything.
Just a complete disgusting pig. Yes. Just willing to completely degrade herself and put
like her name, even her name is ugly.
Yeah, and just like put her body through, horrors that we can't even imagine.
But that's when you see that, you go, okay, this is somebody who actually loves doing this shit.
She's about this shit. She's about that whole shit. Yeah, I
feel. She's not like, let me get in for fucking 3 years and I hate doing porn and this is humiliating and I'm gonna get my money and get out. It's like, nah, this is what she was fucking born to do.
Oh yeah, that's why she still did it. She's in her she's probably like in her 50s now at this point.
And that's what I like seeing, and that's what you don't see as much these days. Is like when we were coming up watching porn, it felt like there was so much real passion involved. Like Gianna Michaels is like that bitch is sucking dick because she likes sucking dick.
Well, because they have to work to get there. Now the barrier to entry is so low.
It's very competitive. It's also like not a good job. It's a pretty bad industry to be in. That's why like so many of them just drop dead in their like mid-20s.
Or they get out and seem like they don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, or they're just like traumatized. They're like a World War I veteran.
Yeah,
Lana Rhoades is the worst.
Oh yeah. It's not like porn is so bad. It is bad. It's like very unhealthy to watch, and it's extremely abusive and traumatizing for the women that do it.
It's an odd thing because it's like there's nobody you can really blame, because as soon as you go to blame the horny dudes that want to beat off, you can just as easily blame the women that are acting like fucking whores.
Yeah, no, it's a machine so much bigger than ourselves. Bert Kreischer machine. It's big. There's so many. There's like just like so much going on psychologically and economically, like all of it. Where it's like, who knows where this snake eating its own tail begins and ends when it comes to whacking off. What'd you say, Robbie?
Snake Flores. Eva, you should eat this apple. I think it's like Praxis.
Dude,
that Chud Adam is gonna be fucking.
It's crazy how like prior to like 2016, none of that vocabulary was in my head at all. I didn't know like what any of this shit means anyone's talking about. And now I know, like, I know what praxis is and all these fucking dumb gay words people say. And it's like, I don't know, dude. This shit's it's just so gay.
Before we get away from porn, because we probably should, because we're three guys.
We probably should.
Ayo, pause. Jason Ellis, I would say the exact opposite. He loves bleached butthole porn. I love dark buttholes. And like when there's an outer dark cloud going onto the cheeks, that's the best. Like the darker and further radius it can have is like.
I love it when you know a woman be shitting.
Yeah, you need to know.
She be farting, she be shitting. I want to see.
We all
history, the record of that on her ass.
Yeah, don't try to hide it. We know what's going on.
Don't try to hide that you be shitting, bitch. We know you be shitting with that ass.
We know
what that ass do.
But we'll get away from the porn because
dude, that ass be shitting, bitch.
Because mine be shitting and
mine be shitting like a motherfucker.
And I want to know if girls also do that.
Michael Trainer is a new member. Shout out Michael Trainer. He was just on Dork Court. He did a great job on Dork Court.
Oh, nice. I checked in on that. I got in a couple jabs.
Yeah, he sang the Wasted Away Again and Sucking Penisville. That was really
cool. Oh yeah, I called him Holland Bloat.
Yeah, I missed it and I was pissed because I rewatched that shit and I was like, damn, this one was sick.
It was a good one, yeah.
Did I tell you about when I had the divorce trial with my ex-wife? It was pork court.
Mine was food court.
That was one of the early titty videos I did with that goth BBW where I called her Vicky Valen Food Court.
That's real. Oh, that's good.
One time I played basketball with Robin Williams and we called it Mort Court. So thank you, Robbie.
I like that. Mork from Dork Court. Mork from Mork Court.
Yeah.
I like that. I didn't see where you're going with it, and that was a good swerve.
And that's I think any other orcs? Like an orc.
Oh yeah.
There's an orc.
Oh, in Lord of the Rings. Why they call Lord of the Rings and not Orc Court?
The Uruk-hai. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that's what they should have called Bright. That fucking shitty Max Landis movie.
No, that's a good movie.
No, it's not, dude.
It's fun, dude. It's just dumb fun.
Crack. Crack is probably. Oh, I'm not gonna read that. Actually, no. He already. Crack's probably better now, but I'm gonna get back into fighting shape with basketball. I once guarded Jerry Rice's son. I don't know if I told you guys that.
JJ Rice.
JJ Rice Stick. No, Jerry Rice Jr. was his name.
Oh, okay.
Jerry. So he was a junior. Those people, man.
Dude, black people love. I went to the bank because all my credit cards got stolen, and the black teller was like, "So you're the third?" I was like, "Yeah, man." He's like,
"Oh, you're third generation, Robbie Goodwin."
Yeah.
Yeah. More like the turd.
RG3. I have the same initials as that.
You are an RG3.
Oh wow.
I'm RG3, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you get injured like he did.
Yeah. Retard gay the third.
I have a joke about that. About how if I was divorced, I'd be RG3. And all crowds that don't watch sports talk like, what does he mean by that? It's very funny. It's like, yeah.
Oh, dude, it's funny to see like folks step into the arena now, because I've been paying attention to like a lot of these leftist accounts talking about the after the debate, and all people are talking about how Biden should just step down.
Mm-hmm.
These like leftist accounts are trying to do like sports analogies.
Yeah.
There was one today that really cracked me up where somebody said, like you wouldn't substitute your star quarterback just because he broke both of his legs. And I'm like, yeah, you would actually.
Yeah, you would.
You know nothing about sports.
Also, this just shows us how shitty of a situation this is, because there's a saying that if you have one backup quarterback, that's good, but if you have a bunch of ideas, that means that you're cooked. And you only because like, and that's what the Democrats are right now. They're
what does
like,
it mean when you have an arena?
Him or him or him or him? It's like the fact that there's no obvious person to sub in means they're just cooked.
It's pretty funny that like to choose quarterback specifically, like you don't even have a choice whether or not you put somebody in. You forfeit the game if you don't put another quarterback in after the first guy breaks his legs. It's not an option. You have no choice. You have to put someone in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a terrible analogy.
You can't just leave a guy, but you also can't just leave a guy on the field with broken legs. You can't be
they picked
with
the
broken
worst
legs.
sport. They picked the worst kind of thing. Oh yeah, all the people who watch basketball are all on the ironic Kamala Harris hive. Which
I'm in the K hive, dude.
Dude, I'm in the K hole so
Bjork
hard.
Court from
Bjork
Edna
Court.
and Robert, and I think that's all the courts. I think.
You guys split that $2?
You guys were saying?
After YouTube and taxes, it's going to be more like a.
Oh yeah, I'm all in on the ironic Kamala Harris train.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with you calling Kamala Harris White Boy Summer? What is this? Is everything just White Boy Summer to you, man?
Here's why: because she always seems pilled up and drunk in every single appearance.
She does give off like white boy energy. She does give. She
reminds me of the when you're at your fucking aunt, your mom's friend who's drunk and she's like laughing on wine and she puts her hand on your thigh underneath the table. And I can't explain why, but in my soul I know it's white boy. She's white boy summer as fuck. Also, like, her son listens to Cumtown, so that's cool.
I saw you like a week or two ago, however long it was ago. I saw you mention that thou who shall not be spoken of was White Boy Summer, and I almost wanted to. I was gonna call Elon to delete your account.
Oh,
hold on, she's starting to grow on me. I'm starting to turn the corner on her just because.
Dude, I'm growing.
Just because she got a talent agent. And all the kind of people I hate in entertainment are very upset about that. They're very butthurt.
They were mad anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like all these different like TV writers and comedians or whatever that are like, oh wow, so I've been working on this fucking shitty sitcom that no one watches for years, and I don't even have an agent.
Yeah, but they said that about fucking Kevin Hart too. It's anybody that has success. It's
I
not
also
her.
retract that. That's when I first saw it. It has since become oversaturated. My impulse was like, oh hell yeah, sluts are back. And like bimbos are back in the zeitgeist because like I feel like for like 9 years every woman had to be strong.
I just
so
Sydney
Sweeney's showing her titties.
It's so transparent what she's doing. Like it's not even like I don't even know how anybody could consider her a slut. There was just a recent video where Shaq is DJing and she's on stage and she's dancing and she's bobbing her head. She's not even shaking her ass. Like you think this bitch that's not even shaking her ass on stage is gonna spit on your dick? I don't fucking think so.
Hey, but wait, hold on. Has anybody said Shaq to her?
Dalton, that's my intellectual property. I copyrighted.
Dude, write that down.
Yeah, hold on, let me grab a.
That's gonna be your opener. When you go back to stand up, Dalton, that's gonna be your fucking opener. And
I just hope nobody steals that from me.
Yeah. We should delete this part of the episode.
So she went to Shaq's. So Shaq was DJing at John Bon Jovi's bar in Nashville, and she just came there, and then she came up and spit on the microphone.
That's good.
Really? That's disgusting.
Fuck Shaq, dude. Fuck Shaq. That big bitch. I'll slap the fuck out of Shaq. No. You could say we can joke around a lot on this show, but what the fuck has Shaq done for you, Robbie? Got you insurance?
He's done so much for me. Yes.
Got you some fucking Pizza Hut?
All right. I bet you don't even believe him and the general are friends in real life, which I believe.
Shaq Shill O'Neal.
Shaq is awesome, dude.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. He's the only Laker I like.
Nah, he fucking stinks. Him and Snoop Dogg both.
Snoop Dogg's good too, man. I was just listening to Doggy Style today. I was listening to The Chronic.
Yeah, that was when he was good.
Yeah,
that was forever
ago.
Yeah, but some guys are grandfathered into being corny old black guys from the 90s.
But I mean, Snoop Dogg like came out with a pretty great record. But then he was like, it seemed like he was real quick to just give up.
No, they're all stills.
But I'm saying in terms of any sort of longevity as a musician, as a rapper, he had like that small window in which he actually made anything, and then was just ready to be like, "Yo, I'm not doing this shit anymore."
He had a good run, but he needs Dr. Dre. He's not good on his own. He needs Dr. Dre, but he had a good run.
I don't know. He stinks.
There's 7 years difference between Still DRE and the first Chronic. That's a solid amount of time.
Yeah. That's honestly, I might consider Chronic 2001 to be the superior album.
I think it's better. Actually, I just re-listened to Chronic 1 and it's really good. But
they're both great.
Chronic 2001 has higher highs, I think.
And Snoop Dogg back then was fucking great. It's just it's been fucking 30 years.
No, they just say yes to every single ad also. But Shaq is still funny, and I have a blanket rule. We will not say anything bad about anyone who has appeared in Hubie Halloween.
Oh that's my rule. You know what? That's fair. That's a good rule.
I don't know. I think Shaq really fucking stinks. I think Chuck is the fucking man.
Yeah, but think we stink. They all say we smell like wet dogs or something.
Also, inside the NBA, Shaq and Chuck are really funny together. They're back and forth.
That's because Chuck is funny. No, and Shaq is good at laughing. Shaq is the type of guy that if you watch him laugh, you'll laugh.
But when Shaq's not there, it's not as fun. Charles Barkley is it's better when it's just Barkley, but it's best when those two are there.
Yeah, but that's like you need another degenerate along with your degenerate. This is back.
By the way, I think
argument.
I actually like understand racism better, or just like the sort of offense that black people take with the kind of stereotypes that we have for them. Because whenever I get hit with like what they think about us, I get pretty upset. Like the thing where black people say white people smell like wet dogs. I'm like, the fuck is what do you?
Where'd that come from? That's uneducated. Do you even know?
Is it just like what are you picking up on with the? I know your nose is bigger. Are you grabbing something?
I think that was actually Michael Vick that started that rumor, because he was dunking a puppy's head in a fucking bucket and pulled it back up and was like, "This smells like white people."
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, the wet dog thing. I
think it came from the stereotype of like white people kiss their dogs, and it's like white people have dog breath, and so then white people smell like dogs.
That one's crazy. Also, when black people are like, "Oh, it's so nasty," white people be kissing their dogs, and it's like you make your dogs fight each other. Like, we love our dogs, you neglect them and train them to kill each other. What do you? So what? Like,
most of the time when there's any kind of smell thing, it's usually a little like, what do they say about Indian people? They all smell like curry. They don't actually smell like curry.
Oh, no, Robbie, yes,
they all smell bad. I don't
know. You go to Indian restaurants and you smell curry.
Robbie,
if you see an Indian guy on the street, it doesn't smell like curry.
Robbie, get serious. Indian people. Serious. Have you an actual Indian person? Maybe not like an Akash Singh Indian. But an actual Indian person from India, they got that stank on them.
They have BO, but they don't smell like curry.
Wake me up when it's Akash dance.
Thing. Yeah.
I mean,
no, they smell like shit. They don't smell like food. They smell.
I'm not
terrible.
saying they smell good, but I'm saying like it's the same thing with like, oh, it smells like something specific. It's like, no, not everyone of one race smells like.
Yeah, that's the hurtful thing. We've gotten to the bottom of what's hurtful about stereotypes is that they're not completely true. They're a generalization. It's not true about everybody.
They're just accurate enough to hit you and make you feel bad about everything.
Yeah, like I smell bad, but it's not white dog. It's just unwashed. Yeah, exactly. It's unwashed white guys.
That's why what Indians think. They're like, I don't. Hey, how dare you? I know I smell terrible, but it's not curry.
It is not curry. It's very racist. I just do not obey.
It might be kebab you're smelling.
Also, who's the authority? Like, how is wet dog even a smell that you can pull up on your palate? Like, it's so fresh in your memory that you know what wet dog smells like. I know
what wet dog smells like, and it's not.
I have no idea what a wet fucking dog smells like.
My fucking ex-wife. Yeah, I know what wet dog smells like. Dogs have like a particular odor to them, and then when they get wet, it's like amplified.
Oh, maybe that's why they know, because their dog is always outside on the chain.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
And it gets rained on. Okay.
Oh, it's because white people just wash their dogs a lot of the time.
Yeah, we also because we actually take care of our pets and love them and let them give us kisses.
And Indians smell like curry because they have actual fanciful cuisine that's memorable.
Dude, the Kumia particles are activating.
I have never fucking let a dog lick my fucking mouth. That's crazy.
Really?
No. I will say this.
It licks its ass and eats shit. No.
I love dogs, but girls do be kissing dogs, and
girls do be kissing their dogs.
It's fucking
don't
disgusting.
Kiss a dog. Yeah, don't kiss a dog. Just pet it.
I let dogs give me kisses.
They can lick my arm, not my fucking mouth. It's nasty.
I let them give me kisses, but it's like, don't put your mouth and give them a smooch.
Yeah, I love kissing dogs. like my girlfriend.
When you guys say I let them give me kisses, I just picture you like holding their hands, like when Hank dances with Lady Bird.
Well, that's okay. What's wrong?
Holding their head, making out with them.
Yeah, dude, I love kissing dogs.
That's why you smell like Up Dog, Dalton.
What's up, dog?
Nothing much.
Holy shit. Yo, that's fucking. Write that one down too. We're building an act right now.
Yeah, Shaq, Tua, and Up Dog.
Yeah, the other day in the green room, we fucking rewrote Dalton's whole act.
Oh my god! What I can't believe Rogan.
That shit sucked.
Yeah, it's like
that somehow made them both look worse.
Yeah, it's
the fact that David Lucas couldn't come up with that, and also Rogan was proud of writing.
The fact that David Lucas needed their help to come up with 30 minutes of dog shit stand-up comedy. Imagine how bad that act was before. God damn.
Oh my god.
He must have been using the wrong arch when he's humping a stool. He's like, no, you want to get at this angle.
Here's how a master humps the stool. Rogan is probably really good at humping the stool at this point.
Yeah.
He does
There's video evidence.
Much.
Yeah, I think the last Rogan special I watched, there was like an extended stool humping bit that I was just baffled by. I was like, yo, dude, do you not have anybody in your circle to tell you like?
The answer is no. No
yeah,
one.
Probably not,
There's so much time on Rogan. I feel like his quote unquote friends are there's still a power imbalance, and you can kind of tell.
I was just thinking about,
which is not how it used to be. It used to be like a genuine hang.
Thank you for that, Drew.
Dog. Wait, what does it say? Dog lips be crazy, damn near useless.
I guess I don't really know about that.
I don't know, man.
Dog lips be crazy.
The fuck y'all need to stay your ass inside, kissing all these goddamn dogs, man. The fuck going on?
Dude, I was just thinking about like every now and then I'll tune into the JRE or any one of these big podcasts, and it's kind of like impressive. It's impressive how like boring these people are, like how seemingly just dull and unworldly they are, considering the fact that these are the
James
people
Dolan.
James Dolan. Let me tell you something.
James Dolan.
He doesn't go around the world.
It's
world way.
When you it's interesting.
I fucking love when Julius Randle doesn't know around the world. It's not a great move in the game, but it's a really fun
it's interesting to be a guy who has like the most who it is interesting to be a guy. Yo, you know what? It's interesting to be a guy.
Thank you.
Hey, pause, bro.
Pause.
How are you gonna be interested in guys?
How you gonna be interested?
You know what? That is actually a topic of discussion on Rogan. I feel like it's so interesting. Yeah,
but you know, the thing that gets me is these are people who Rogan makes like $1 billion a week. He has access to the entire world. He's always traveling and doing all these like going to cool places, doing interesting things. And yet his like worldview, his like mental horizons are so limited. I'm like, how do you have $1 billion? You get to do anything.
Feel like with the more money he's gotten, the more he's closed himself off. Like I feel like he basically turned to John Hammond's Fargo season 5. He just like has a compound in Austin that he never leaves.
Yeah, because like me and Crack are fucking, white trash broke boys, but we're interesting. We have cool thoughts. We're always trying to expand.
You guys are both very smart guys.
Yeah, we're trying. Robbie, you're here. We're always trying to expand our minds, prove our minds.
You're trying to expand your mind. You're trying to expand your waistline, Dalton.
All right, please.
He's not trying to do that.
Please don't be mean to me, guys. Please don't be mean to me.
No, I think from now on, and this is not because of what just happened, but I think from now on, anytime Robbie tries to do an impression, we should be like, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
That's the key to good comedy podcasting.
Especially when it's about a politician that's your friend.
It's funny that Rogan had it. It just
Fucking
shows you where Rogan's head is at, where he's like, don't do the comedy thing, but please talk about all the right-wing talking points. It's like this guy wouldn't have gone on if he was equally as funny, but didn't have some sort of like culture war angle. And then when he even tries to be funny, you're like, no, that's not why I care about you.
Yeah,
like, he doesn't give a fuck about young comics unless they have some sort of like.
It's just so. You know what I mean? The thing that gets me, the thing is like really baffling to me is you've gone everywhere in the world. You have all the money. You get to hang out with the most interesting people. You've done all the mind expanding drugs, and yet it seems like your mind has not been expanded at all. You're fucking boring. You're dull. You have nothing interesting to say or think about. You're not intellectual at all. Like you listen to him, and you're like, people give him way too much credit for the fact that he's like curious. That he's like, he wants to know things. I'm like, well, yeah, that's his fucking job. Like if he's gonna bring in a scientist, he has to at least better ask some fucking questions.
I used to like him though. I mean, he used to seem a little more humble, and he used to have on more like. I mean, what was great about him was whoever his guest was, he was like open to what they were saying.
Yeah,
I think he used to have more fun. Like he used to like laugh a lot more, and he seemed like even if he didn't understand jokes, he would at least accept them as if the person was trying to make a joke. Yeah. And I don't. At some point, he just became this fucking out of touch weirdo.
Yeah, but there's so many of those guys.
When you get money and power, there's a threshold, which he already was rich and powerful.
But he was always an idiot.
Yeah, but at least his show was good about that, where he was like, I don't know anything. Let me just have this guy on, and whatever the fuck he says, I'll just let him go.
And don't get me wrong, he's smarter than me, but I'm just saying, like, I don't come
Greg,
on.
I genuinely don't believe that.
I think you are literally smarter than Joe Rogan.
Maybe at this point, but
he's
like
stronger. I mean, I think he's good at fighting.
I think he's stronger than you.
No, I will fuck Joe Rogan up.
I think here's the thing. I think that he possesses like a lot, and it's him and a lot of these guys possess like a certain smartness that can't be quantified. That I don't even know what maybe not street smarts or what, but
marketing savvy.
Yeah, just like a networking sort of. I don't even know. Just they've been able to navigate the world and the world of business and entertainment to where they have more money than God now.
Yeah.
So it is like, yeah, he is smarter than all of us in that way.
You think God ever asked Rogan for like $5?
Rogan on Cash App. God's black. He sends him a Cash App request.
Y'all play with God if you want to, man. I don't be playing around with God.
Yeah, actually, we shouldn't joke like that.
Sorry.
Look at this. You see this, Robbie? See this on my hat?
Is that Pickle Rick?
That's Pickle Rick. that's Our Lady Pickle Rick.
That's Our Lady Pickle Rick.
I just don't like that Rogan like bullies people into their weaknesses. Like he'll have fucking Elon on and be like, let's get high and order a pizza, when Elon just wants to talk about smart shit. And then I'll have Big J on and be like, let's look at the latest alien discovery. And you see Big J go, the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to be funny about this shit?
Well, also as somebody, speaking as somebody,
I stopped watching Protect Our Parks because there's so many times when like everyone's going and riffing, and Rogan will be like, no, shut up, let's watch this thing about immigrants.
How has Mark not punched him in his little fucking head yet? Every time Mark makes a fucking joke, he goes, brah, like fake laughs at him. I'd be like, bro, can you fucking stop?
Crazy.
I hadn't checked in a while, and I listened like 20 minutes of the new one, and you just hear Rogan just going, brah!
Like for you to be a so-called career comedian and understand, like you've dealt with hecklers, especially you, because you're not a great comedian. You've dealt with hecklers, and you understand like people in the crowd, you want them to either laugh their natural laugh or maybe not even make any noise, and you're literally heckling Mark on a fucking podcast. Like, just shut the fuck up. Don't laugh if you don't think it's funny.
Dude, by the way,
he's just doing a thing
because I don't think it's funny either.
I love Norman, but I think Rogan's just doing this weird thing where I don't know why he does it, just to show that he got it almost. Be like, there is a joke. I register that. Like he wishes he could just say that.
But here's the thing about Norman. Mark Norman is funny, but he's like, if he was a basketball player, he'd be like 7 for 38 from 3. Like
no, I think he
hit some good ones. But
I'd give him a 35% from 3.
His Twitter account is fucking terrible.
His Twitter is bad. Yeah.
He just tweets everything he thinks. It's like, bro, some of these need to stay in the fucking drafts.
Let's not condemn someone for tweeting all of their thoughts.
I do that. Yeah, I also do that.
Yeah, dude, I do that constantly.
No, here's the thing about Norman. He is still tweeting like everyone tweeted in 2010. Like he tweeted in 2010. He got his formula and he hasn't like adapted. Like it's still because that's what Twitter used to be like, just like weird, like pop.
Friend of the show, Mark Norman. He came on the Loud Boys when we were nothing.
Yeah,
Mark Norman is scared of me.
I like Mark Norman, and Mark Norman just said I was funny to people, so
I like Mark Norman.
I like Mark Norman. Yeah,
I like Mark Norman.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
I think we might have another femoid situation.
Oh, you think he's friend of me and Robbie, enemy of crack?
I also think
not an enemy, but he's scared of me, and that makes me mad.
Mark, it seems like an odd man out in the Protect Our Parks too.
Protect Our Marks, more like
he feels like the nerd kind of tagging along with the jocks in Protect Our Parks.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I tried to listen to that, and I was like, man, this shit sucks.
To me, it feels like 3 comedians begging for a fucking old steroid head to go to the bathroom so they can have a real conversation for 2 minutes.
It's basically Mark and Shane having.
You just did it to me, Robbie. You just did it to me.
The Rogan thing.
I just made a joke and you went
No,
don't do that. Please don't be mean.
You're being mean to me, Crack. Damn, dude, what's going on? You're a little testy today.
Crack is testy. Pause.
I'm just trying to be entertaining.
No, it's all good, man. We're all on edge because of the it's the most important election of our lives.
Yeah, the anxiety.
If you by the way,
I'm not testy at all.
By the way, the last couple weeks, especially ever since the debate, you guys have been getting the feeling that like you watch what's going on politically.
I know where this is going.
Have you guys noticed that it seems like both sides are kind of the same?
It kind of feels like
I would have walked right into that.
It feels like this is the last season of America, and the writers just making stuff up.
By the way, I'm in a like a Jake. I got added to this like group chat dedicated to hating Jake. And I'm not going to violate the sanctity of the group chat. I can't reveal what this chat is, who's in it, but there's a super secret confidential We Hate Jake Flores group chat. Mm-hmm. Somebody was saying that was probably the beginning of his downward spiral. Like his jokerification was when that tweet went like mega viral, and they were like reading it on the like Today Show, and it was it was being like it was being lifted by all these other like TV shows and stuff.
Yeah,
somebody was telling me that was probably the moment when he really started to go crazy, because they were saying that he felt like he was owed something at that point by the entertainment industry because of a tweet, and the fact that didn't turn his entire fucking life around. They didn't become like this success because of a tweet.
Well, he just get like way too much. Like he hit on Twitter right when like all the media thought Twitter was important. So he actually got way more than he should. He wrung a lot more out of Twitter than anyone should have. I like Elon Twitter because no one takes it seriously anymore. Like you don't see articles about Twitter people anymore or anything like that, which you used to a lot, especially during the Trump years.
I'm not trying to be. It seems today that I am like the devil's advocate. But it's like when I think about this, it's like, say what you want about Jake, but for a guy to have a group chat of God knows how many people talking about when he lost it and when he went crazy, that's an effect he's left on.
Oh yeah.
Jake has touched all of our lives. Yeah,
he's fascinating. I check his Twitter all the time.
I mean, he called it the other day because I commented on something he posted, and his response to me was, "You think about me every single day of your life." I'm like, honestly, yeah,
yeah,
that is true.
I also think about Trump every day.
Yeah, I think I think about titties. I
thought about
day.
Donald Trump every single day for 8 years.
Yeah, there's like so many things I think about every day, and it's like, yeah, I mean, the fact that I think about you, it's not in the way that you're wanting it to be, which is that I'm obsessed with you or that you're living rent free in my mind. I gawk at you like the same way we laugh at like Chris Chan or any one of these other like freak shows on the internet.
The lol cows, the guys are just like public buffoons. Brendan Schaub is a good one.
Well, it's hard to say at this point. It's almost like he's fulfilled this own prophecy of people being against him, because now you can't really say that he's paranoid because there is a group chat of people actively working against him. So he created the thing.
That had been fomenting for years until everybody just turned like, there were so many people that were friends with him. He was like in the clique, he was in the circle, and then just like at some point just started losing his damn mind. And everyone that he was friends with, he fucking turned them against him.
Here's my thing, though, Dalton. To lose your damn mind, you better have a damn mind. I don't think this man ever had a damn mind.
That's a great point.
Had a damn mind, yeah.
By the way, let's stick. This is a good little Drew's moment of the day. Is Mike Vick just an early Pokemon trainer? I would say no.
No.
Rottweiler, I choose you.
Because I don't think there was a lot of rivals. Or gym trainers.
Yeah. What kind of badge do you get after you beat Michael Vick?
Is Michael
police
Vick
badge at your front door?
Is he still persona non grata in the NFL, or is he back in?
He's persona in grata.
Okay.
Non grata, get your ass in the house.
Non grata.
I just made up chicken and grits grata. I don't know. I was trying to do grata.
Wait,
I had a total brain fart. I'm sorry. I was trying to do a pun on grits, but with persona non grata, and it just did not work.
Persona non grits.
Persona 5. Let's run with that.
Ooh, okay. Persona 5. What do you want?
That's a game that feels like it's taking over your life when you play it a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, by the way, Dalton, I'm so pro your anti-Red Dead Redemption 2 crusade.
I thank you for saying that, dude. That game is just like it's a flaw in the way games are made now, where they go, oh, it's a big open world and all that, and it's like, yeah, I don't play video games because I want to actually traverse the entire American West.
Yeah, you could just go outside.
That's how I felt about Breath of the Wild, because I love Zelda games, but that one was, there's already a bunch of bullshit in Zelda.
Robbie,
but that one's like,
no,
what?
Don't no. Breath of the Wild's awesome.
Thing is, there's a lot of stuff I like about Red Dead 2, but it's like I don't need chores. I don't like chores.
There's no chores in Breath of the Wild. That's just
dude,
pure adventure.
You have to like make weapons and food and shit.
You don't have to make weapons.
Get this shit out of here.
You have to you scavenge.
Find your own way.
But you do, yes. It's a sense of adventure that you don't find in a lot of video games.
You can have it your way. New rule.
New rule.
Like Breath of the Wild is
Blaze up, Lee Rector. Thank you.
Breath of the Wild is like a cohesive, like just tight, perfect game.
Cambria?
It's a cohesion in Cambria. That game is like meticulously. That game is meticulously crafted to provide the most joy possible. Right? You don't like. Hey, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Red Dead. Hold on, but Red Dead Redemption 2, that game is bloated. There's like so much of that game is just tedium. It's just like, okay,
yeah.
Now it's Cowboy Simulator. Like now I actually have to I gotta shave and put on a pot of coffee and go take a shit and deliver.
You know what's a shame is when the game is fun, it's super fun. So it's just like it's frustrating because you're like, I wish it was just like shootouts the whole time or whatever.
Yeah, but when most of a video game is just getting on a horse and just clip clopping for hours or however long it takes to go to the next place, I'm like, this fucking blows, dude.
Wow, dude. You know Kumia's in it? Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah, Kumia's in both Red Deads.
Huh.
And Chrissy Mayer's in it too. She's the horse. But but Kumia is in it.
Handsome devil's advocate. Thank you.
Oh.
Please be nice to me. Thank you.
Feel free to call me handsome.
This sort of game design, this push for these big open world games. It's just boring. To me, it's just boring. It's like, okay, you made a huge fucking video game, so now you made a game with a lot of nothing to do.
Whatever happened to BioShock?
Whatever happened
back in my day? It was 5 hours, but it was fun the whole time. That's my actual take, but as Sebastian, I miss like a nice tight campaign. You know, I love a tight campaign.
I love a tight campaign
with Ooh.
I gotta take a second for myself here, guys. This guy or girl is saying I fake laugh all the time.
Enemy of the show.
This is not true. I just have a very bad laugh. There's nothing I can do about it. My laugh fucking sucks. It's really my only weakness. But I don't fake laugh. My laugh just stinks. And then you find out why you don't like wiggers. Fuck you. Thank you, guys.
That's why I think the best is like Bloodborne and those kinds of games, because it feels like an open world, but it's not. It's actually like you're being directed where to go.
That's what they should call menstruation.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, they should call it. Why do they call it puberty and not Bloodborne?
Yeah, but those games feel big and it feels like open world kind of, but really
that's what your mom said to me too.
Yeah, it's more linear than you realize. It's just like you know, by the end of the game you see like how it's connected. Those are fun.
That's like Ocarina of Time and the other Zeldas.
Yeah.
Chudborn. I can't believe he tweeted out.
Who's this that just texted? Somebody just texted me. Craig, did you just text me?
I didn't.
You don't have my phone. I don't know who this is that texted me, but
I
just got a text
message
that says Sebastian Maniscalco.
Whoa.
Is it Sal?
I don't know who. No, I don't recognize his phone number. I don't know who texted me.
What the
Someone
fuck?
in the chat has your number.
Who got my phone number?
Wait, call him.
Call him, Tyrell.
Who is this?
Give him a call. Give him a ring.
Call them on the.
Hold on. I gotta see where is this area code. Hold on. Because I might be able to deduce it. What deduce?
What deduce? What deduce?
Okay, so it's northern New Jersey.
Oh, so it's in New York.
I have no clue who this is.
Call them back. Just call them.
I don't know. I'm nervous about doing that.
Just do it.
All right. Fine.
Why? They already have your number.
All right.
Yeah. What are they gonna do?
Obviously, they're watching the show. Whoever it is.
People need to be entertained in the arena.
Oh, they hung up on me. I don't know who it is.
Answer the call. Whoever this is.
Oh, it's Lewis. They're saying it's Lewis.
Is it Lewis? No, it's not.
No, I guess Lewis is watching the show, texting Dalton fucking chat things. I guess it's Lewis.
No, it's not Lewis. Actually, I have Lewis's number saved in my phone, so it's not Lewis.
Oh my God, it's Lewis.
I don't know who that is.
Northern New Jersey. Maybe Matt.
Aaron Berg.
I don't know who it is.
Maybe it's a fucking cocksucker Rogan. I'm not listening to Rogan no more. That fucking cocksucker. I listen to the fucking Crowder boys.
Let me tell you,
text Dalton.
What if they talked about Sebastian Maniscalco when I was in the Slammer?
When I was in the Slammer. What a fucking clown.
Oh yeah, dude. Wait, I never did get to work out the character I was working on, which is Baby Maniscalco.
Okay.
Goo Goo Gaga.
Bedtime? That's bedtime for you to get a better job. How come everybody else gets to stay up till 11 p.m.? I gotta go to bed at 6 p.m.
Father, you're changing my dye. Aren't you embarrassed?
Aren't you embarrassed? You're not giving me Baba? Give me Baba. You know when they say, here comes the airplane, I'm still waiting to board the flight.
All they do is put food in my mouth. I ain't in no airport. I'm not on the tarmac. And yet they say, here comes the airplane. Aren't you embarrassed?
The tarmac.
The tarmac. I'm over there on the flying, playing with the beach ball, trying to look in at Pikachu. And I'm in my crib.
Robbie, if somebody who was watching you, like someone just peeked in your door and saw what you were doing right now, they would think you're fucking insane.
I know. They're probably like, all right, I guess he likes weird sex shit.
Dude, you did more with Baby Maniscalco than I could have imagined. That was great.
Yeah, that was honestly
well done.
Robbie a hand
well
for
done.
that. Give Robbie a super chat for that.
Give
please.
Robbie a super chat. It goes to all of us.
And yes, now the super chats go to all of us. It's a conglomeration.
Conglomeration. Get your ass in the house. I can't wait till this show is just 2 hours of straight inside jokes.
I do wonder, like, when certain shit is going to get old. Like, I feel like we need to learn not to abuse some things. Like, but Mar is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah,
I think the fan enthusiasm also helps Mar. It keeps putting gas in the tank.
Yeah, I don't really even have to think about it anymore because people just send it to me now.
Anymore.
Yeah. Eddie Mar. And also it's an election year, so he's like constantly on my Twitter feed. So
yeah, he's very relevant right now. Yeah.
He was the only one of all those guys to be like, Biden should step down. He was on that tip a while ago. So
he was great in A Million Ways to Die in the West.
That was honestly a funny bit. All right, I'm getting the lantern.
I'm getting the lantern.
that made me laugh too.
What's up with the telegram? This thing is nuts.
He was better doing that than his monologue or his real stand-up.
Yeah, that movie. You know, I just rewatched that movie, and it's like it's a bad movie. It's not good.
I remember really enjoying it in the theater, but I also am afraid to rewatch it.
Before I pull this up, I do want to say that people should not be mean.
Hold on one second.
They say you look like you're in a VA hospital after getting shot and paralyzed in Nam. That's so specific.
Yeah, that's very specific. All right. Shout out for the painting a fun picture.
All right, sorry. There was a possum.
What?
Yeah, I had to deal with a possum.
That was quick.
Yeah.
It was
I know. So I just rewatched that movie, and it's funny. It's a bad movie, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Ted 2. Ted 2 is like a worse movie than Ted 1, but a funny.
I love Ted 2.
Ted 2 is very funny.
I love Ted 2. I love Ted.
Ted 2 King, dude. Ted is awesome.
Yeah, Ted is great. I still gotta watch the show.
Hey, official Crowder Boy shout out to Ted.
Yeah. Friend of the show, Ted, Mark Wahlberg.
Or as I call him, Peter the Bear.
Peter the Bear.
Peter the Bear.
Yeah, I gotta watch that show. I love the I don't know where
you haven't watched the show? It's
no,
really
but the guy who plays the dad on the show, I really like that guy in the Orville.
Oh yeah, the show's very well cast. It's very like grounded. It's like a grounded sitcom that just Ted is in.
Dude, I hate getting grounded.
Dude, me too.
I hate when my mom takes away my PlayStation.
Now I'm Sebastian middle school Calco.
Middle Scalco.
You're gonna ground me? What am I supposed to do? It's my friend's bar mitzvah. There's only one Jewish guy I know. It's this or nothing. Come on.
Sebastian Middle School Co.
Middle School Co. Algebra.
I just got another text from this unknown number that says Lily Abmarnathi. I don't know who this is. I don't know who's texting me.
That's crazy. Who is it? Who are you?
It might be Lily. Did somebody give Lily my phone number? Or
how would they get your phone number?
That would make perfect sense.
Did Lily hack me?
Is it Robert Gibson, maybe?
I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever.
What about Sebastian Manifalco? So you're telling me I gotta fly right next to Star Fox the whole time?
Star Fox. You gotta go through the galaxy.
I
was going through the galaxy with Peppy and Slippy.
I was thinking of a different.
This guy tells me to do a barrel roll. Barrels are on the ground. I'm in the sky.
I was thinking of a different Falco.
Yes. Do my final Smith.
Sebastian Edie Falco?
No, well, that would be good too. No, the Rock Me Amadeus. I can't do impression. You do it, Robbie.
Amadeus.
Yeah, Rock Me Amadeus.
Amadeus, what is this? A roast or something?
Amadeus, you're a Deus. Everybody's
that Craig. That was very good. That was great.
Thank you. I can only contribute wordplay.
That was good, man.
Hey, that's fine. That's actual point guarding.
You fulfill the role of Mark Norman then.
Whoa! No, Crack's the point guard because he play makes, and then he throws it to me, and I'm the shooting guard, and I'm in the corner 3, and I throw it up there.
Yeah,
I don't always make it.
Dalton's the big old center.
Yeah, Dalton is the center. No, he's the power bottom forward.
I just want to be like the guy, like a coach or a manager. Actually, I'm Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
I'm Jack Nicholson.
Actually, yeah, that works.
I was actually gonna say you're the coach because you're kind of like the boss of this show.
No,
yeah, you are. Yeah,
don't say that. You know how much that bothers me.
Coach is good because a lot of NBA coaches are random Southern white guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Dalton's the big old center that be.
Oh, by the way, speaking of, Southern,
Dalton's in the post. Actually, Dalton's a center because the center always makes the highlight reel for dunking. And
so I love Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you're Tim Dunkin' Donuts.
Ooh. No, you are Tim Dunkin' Donuts.
Actually, to be like honestly, you know what I like better than Dunkin' Donuts? This is the white trash in me, dude. What I like better than going to get actual fresh Dunkin' Donuts is just going to the store and getting those Little Debbie donut sticks.
I realized, Dalton, you're actually Ice Cream Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay. Go ahead. Please don't. I'm trying. Please don't be mean to me. I'm working on it. I'm trying to fix it.
Sorry, I meant to say you're Hackeel O'Neal.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
What about Patrick Ewing?
Okay,
Patrick Ewing is good.
Guys, relax.
With a PH.
Patrick Ewing.
I do need to take a bath. I gotta take a shower.
Yeah.
No. Shit. Oh yeah. What I like better than going to Dunkin' Donuts.
You're White Howard. He's gay.
Okay. Robbie, you're
Please don't be mean to me.
I don't know enough about basketball to even try and do this.
You're Nate Thurmond.
Robbie has Super Saiyan hair right now.
Robbie, you do have Super Saiyan hair.
No, don't change it.
I turn into Goku when my hair gets long.
Robbie, you're a Muggsy Chodes.
Did you Google basketball players?
No, I just remembered Space Jam.
Oh, well done.
And that's the shortest basketball player, which is he's inferring about your penis.
Yes. Muggsy Bogues is in fact a chode. He's like a human chode.
Well, you know what? You're Carl Maloney, Dalton.
Whoa.
He's a pedophile. God, you're a lonely pedophile.
That was actually too
far.
Yeah. It's not
John
supposed to be real.
Hey, I'm lonely too. I'm trying to fuck.
Y'all some lonely islands.
That's true.
Y'all are Los Lonely Boys.
We are Los Ladley Boys.
Wait, no, that's not it. What is the Los Lonely?
No, I think it is. That is right. How far is heaven? Yeah, Los Lonely Boys.
Yeah. How far is heaven?
I'm Justin Bieber. There'll be one less lonely girl. That's my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is good. Corndog Wallace in the chat said, "How mar is heaven?"
Nowhere, because it doesn't exist. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm pulling up some of these super chats.
Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
It's making them seem non sequitur, even though they were about what we were talking about. Thank you, Kay.
That fits in with the show.
Mm-hmm.
Marvana smells like teen new rule. Could have been better executed at the end, I think, but I get it. Marvana is good.
Yeah.
I'm so.
Wait, hold on.
Never mind. Whatever. Never mind.
Never mind.
Sure.
Whatever. Never mind. I've been inside this polling box for.
I think we got more out of that than
he's the one.
Hey, wait! I got a rule today.
Okay.
Sam Hassanian, Sebastian Marscalco.
No, somebody already texted me that. Sebastian Marscalco.
No rule. Jews don't make a good dinner.
It's a good rule.
So
come, Raphael's a good one. Come as you mar, as you.
Okay, there we go.
Please don't be mean to Goku or his. I need to work on like my face when I say stuff because I meant that as a compliment. I feel like when I say stuff, people think I'm being mean to them, but I'm trying to be nice. I would never be mean to anybody.
So I was saying, hold on, I want to talk about donuts.
I think Jake Flores' favorite Nirvana song is Liffy. Oh.
Actually, I like you. I'm not gonna crack.
Oh, that's me.
It's you, crack.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
so
happy.
What I was saying though, I want to talk about donuts real quick because I'm trash. And
I've been in this chud-shaped box.
Okay.
Sorry, that's it.
No, you know what? Forget it. I'm just having a fat moment. I'm just thinking about donuts.
Dalton likes something better than Dunkin' Donuts, and that is
he's the who likes all our pretty He don't know what it means.
Can you feel my buzz? Can you feel my buzz?
You know what's crazy? Even when he does the count joke, he's going
I will. You know what? That actually does.
Peg me again.
I will say that, like,
I love Steve Albini.
Observing, by the way, that dude, god damn, that was so gay when Steve Albini died. And Jake was like pontificating and soliloquizing, like he fucking
James pontificating.
He was James pontificating, like he was close or had some sort of. I did that kind of that's some gay shit, man. He's like, he was a real artist, and
those like elder millennial alt comedians all think that they're in punk rock bands. I realized
it's so gay because there's some punk rock shit I like, but it is one of the gayest fucking things on the planet.
That is like such a thing for like pushing 40 alt comics.
Because you look at like punk rock and there's such a like juxtaposition. Get your ass in the house. There's like this juxtaposition between what they claim to be like the philosophy of
shooting
punk
guard is my juxtaposition
versus their behavior, like what they actually because
thank you.
The ideology of punk is it seems like it's just it's whatever, right? It's like the idea is like freedom and
it's just rebellion against the status quo.
Rebellion, laissez-faire, and being your own thing, not conforming. But then, like, everybody that's into that punk shit puts so much fucking effort into it. Like, they're getting all the tattoos. They got the denim vests. They got
they become the tattoo king.
They become tattoo kings. They try so hard. They try so hard to be punk rock that it has this like inverse effect. This it's like
why'd they call it Space Jam and not N-verse? Okay,
thank you for saving me.
I was thinking about no, but I agree, and it's funny that a lot of the punk rockers and former punk rockers, they're all super social justicey now. So it's like really, they're like all really into rules, new rule. But do you know what I mean? Like it's like now they become like if you don't like trans people, then you can fuck off and you're out. And it's like, oh, I thought, we like rules now.
Yeah, because if you were to ask me, like, based on the philosophy of punk rock, actual punk rock is just throwing on a t-shirt that's too big and some comfortable cargo shorts with some New Balance shoes and just having a good ass time.
It might be Gavin McInnes. He might be keeping up the spirit of punk.
Punk is gay though. It's always just been like some bullshit, like contrived aesthetic. Is
that part of the punk ideals though? Is that like you're not like there's no effort put in?
I don't know. To be honest with you, here's the thing: more than anything, it's just gay. It's just very gay.
I think punk rock, you do put effort into it, but you have to look like you don't care.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Michael Hall makes a good point in the chat. He said, "Trying so hard to not try."
Yeah, that's the thing though. I don't know if that's ever been an ideal of punk is that they don't try.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe you don't try to have like a job and shit, but like they obviously try to dye their hair because they don't want to fit in. That takes effort not to fit in.
Yeah,
and a thing of the spirit of punk is having super high energy shows too, so they do like go crazy.
I think it's just drugs mostly.
No, they're like straight edge.
Yeah, punk is like anti-drugs now.
Yeah.
I don't know anything
you get
about
the X's on your hands.
Well, there's like two, like there's hardcore and then there's punk and then there's pop punk and it's all a bunch of different shit.
So gay.
But Jake Flores is definitely in that, like, I don't know, dive bar.
Jake Flores is in that fucking loser and you need to let it go, move on, get a fucking job era of punk.
Sam Talent, who was a friend of mine, and I think he's very funny. He kind of has a little bit of that stank on him too, like the punk rock.
He does
like,
smell bad, yeah.
We're doing that too. That like DIY, like we're doing a DIY thing, man. You know what I mean?
I think there's just another one of those things that's so vague that you can't really be absolute about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's such a vague category, just like rap now. Like rap is so many different fucking things at the same time that you can't just categorize it as one thing or type of person.
Yeah, or even comedy sometimes, you know. Like improv is different than stand-up, which is different than...
Well, actually, comedy is pretty easy because there's only 27 comedians.
There's only like 25 comedians.
Comedians they're an endangered species, and all of them need a microphone.
I think we're pissing off the chat talking about punk because we, more than anything, we don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, we don't know what we're talking about.
There is that. Like, we have no clue. Yeah,
well, this guy's a fucking retard anyway because he's like, I better not see these guys with sunglasses on inside. How the fuck you gonna worry about what another man wearing?
I love sunglasses. Sunglasses are fun.
You gay as hell.
Fun to wear them.
You trying to look into another man's eyes? Pause.
Mr. Burl, which rhymes with girl, you bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck out of here.
Luke, Donkick.
I just farted.
Said that. I like that.
So
rap and hip hop are the same thing. There's no
Dalton, what do you like better than Dunkin' Donuts?
Oh, I was just gonna say,
wow, way to listen, Crack. No wonder you have a girlfriend.
Crack, thank you for keeping the minutes.
Girls hate how little I pay attention.
What I enjoy more than like getting fresh donuts is getting a box of the Little Debbie donut sticks that they got at the store. You ever have those?
No. Donut sticks? Yeah.
Yeah, dunking those in like a cup of coffee.
Never done that, but the donut sticks are good. Like in honey buns. All
the
these Little Debbie snacks are fucking delicious.
I love Little Debbie. Yeah. It's one of my weaknesses. I love Little Debbie's, dude.
So does Dr. Disrespect.
He does that. Yeah, he's got a bit of a thing for some Little Debbies, if you know what I mean. I like Dunkin'. I like going and getting fresh donuts for sure, but there's something about prepackaged, ultra processed, long shelf life Little Debbie snacks.
Guys, welcome to Taste Chuds.
We're talking snack. We're talking snacks. We're talking.
Welcome to Taste.
Dude.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dom. Sometimes the supermarket sweets are like the best. Like I think supermarket birthday cake is the best kind of cake.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but supermarket birthday cake always tastes better than like any other cake to me.
Yeah, I love getting a cake at the fucking Walmart bakery.
I went to a wedding last year and I was like, this cake is awesome. Where'd you get it? And they're like, the fucking supermarket. I was like, God damn. All these people spent so much money on that shit. And this is like better than all of it.
Yeah, dude. I love cake. I like pastries. I like pie.
What's your favorite like go to? Like you got cake, you got brownies, you got cookies. What's like the supreme dessert? If we're talking solids, because ice cream is just better than everything to me.
Oh yeah, soft serve. I think ice cream and soft serve.
My favorite like dessert it would be like cheesecake.
Oh, that's a good answer, Dalton.
Yeah, that's probably
I like.
that's probably my favorite.
Cookies.
Yeah,
I haven't been to the factory in a minute.
I love the factory.
Dude, they closed down the factory in San Francisco. I'm so sad. Fucking Gavin Newsom, another factory shut down. The beautiful cheesecake factory in Union Square.
We need more super chats because I'm supposed to take my wife to the factory whenever I actually get to meet her for the first time.
Oh, Diet Coke whore?
Yeah.
Little Debbie, toit or noit. We're not gonna steal bits from another.
Yeah, we're not gonna do Lewis's edgy little morning zoo bits. Okay, we're doing our own thing here.
I was very happy
about snacks.
I got
to introduce all that edgy when we're talking about porn stars for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But we are the best podcast out right now. That's not to disrespect anybody.
This is the best podcast around. I mean,
I would say that this is the realest podcast left out there.
Our worst episode is better than the best episode of like Santino.
I thought you were gonna say rap because then I have to be like, well, the best episode of rap is the one where I won the competition.
Yeah, so. No, because rap is a quality show. There's some good shows.
I'd actually say it was my most recent appearance where I got Lewis horny by showing him Cameron Brink. I was very proud.
You did do good.
Yeah, you got Lewis.
You did good on that show.
That was probably my best appearance. Unfortunately, it's behind a paywall.
You guys want to step into the cinema corner?
Yeah, okay, let's go.
So I've
been cinnamon corner.
Okay.
The cinnamon corn dog.
What about the cinnamon cornerstone of comedy?
I'm gonna get some water real quick. I'll be right back because I do want to step in the corner.
Sparkling or still?
Still, I bought a new Brita filter thing. Beta filter.
I like to pretend. I like to pretend that every time Robbie leaves, he's like going to go talk to Dan Wicks about the next fiasco. Guys in the chat, what do you think Robbie's going to do? Because we know he's lying.
Yeah, he might be going to tug one off, dude. By the way, speaking of,
hold on, I'm sorry, Dalton. Just before, I gotta see something here. It looks as if Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are holding a mattress against a wall.
Is that the mattress from those Jewish tunnels?
I think it is.
Okay.
We got to ask Robbie what the fuck is going on with this. But anyway, I won't waste too much time on that.
What was I even saying? I can't remember what
you said. Cinnamon corner.
Cinnamon. Robbie's going to get water. I can't remember what I was saying.
Oh, whoops. I forgot how to make this all of us again.
How do you close that? How do you fix this? What's going on? Why is it stuck? Okay, there we go.
No, I got it. I forgot the button. It's all good.
Okay. Okay, cinnamon. Robbie's going to get water. Brita filter. Pita filter.
We should we should leave it on the solo layout so that when Robbie comes back, he's freaked out.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, cheesecake. I can't remember. What was that? Is that Austin Powers? Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Oh yeah. By the way, that we will be doing that when we're going to start the Patreon here in the next week or two.
Behave.
Here in the next.
What if Austin met payday?
I want to announce we're going to be starting the Patreon here in the next week or two, and we're still hammering out the details there. But Patreon doesn't have like the goals thing anymore, so I'll announce it here. We do have a goal for the Patreon. Our first goal is when it hits $2,000 a month. We'll go on eBay. We'll buy up what we can find of the Austin Powers Shagadelic shakers.
Oh, behave.
And drink some 30-year-old cocktail mixers.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So that's when we start the Patreon. Get us $2,000 a month. We'll buy up some Shagadelic shakers.
I wish that I wish they were still making that so bad. I would have so many in my apartment.
Yeah, no, dude. I would just be drinking them like Kool-Aid. I would just be pouring myself margarita.
Oh, Miguel?
Yes, Miguel.
Like Kool-Aid?
Like Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
We should ask the chat what are some goals that they would like to see while we're here, because of course we have, I think one like an easy attainable goal should be that we watch and review Mind of Mencia.
Yes. Okay.
That's one. And then
at
we gotta
5,
have
000,
sorry, go
5,000,
ahead.
At 5,000 we go to a Fwiggin Knicks game.
With Sam Morril. We make Sam Morril go to a Knicks game with us and we secretly film it.
Wow, can you believe Julius Randle did that? And we all talk to Sam like in his voice.
And we'll have one that's like we do an in-person podcast. That would be fun. But that's got to be like we're making thousands of dollars.
I think that's a good Skankfest thing too, if we get booked.
Oh, next year we're all at Skankfest.
We're actually going to be bigger than Gas Digital. I mean, don't even just set your sights on something much greater than just getting booked for Skankfest.
Oh yeah,
we're starting an Arena Fest.
Gas only has a point guard. We have a point guard, a shooting guard, and a center.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Sal's our power forward.
He's our power bottom.
He's our power bottom. All right, yeah. So all right, Sal's our power bottom.
We're the big three, and Sal is big me.
Actually, no. There's also the small forward. Sal can be that, but he's the small penis forward.
Yeah. So let's step into the movie. The movie.
Yeah. So we have a small penis and then a power N word.
Yes, power N word.
Whoa.
So yeah, let's step into the movie, the film arena, the film
Filmart arenas,
the Film Margera arena.
Yes,
the Film Margera.
So I've
Filmbert arenas.
Yeah, I've been on a mission to watch all.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
I've been on a mission to watch all of the Predator movies, none of the AVP movies.
Oh, all Harvey Weinstein's movies?
All of the Weinstein movies, yes. She's All That.
Yeah.
The Crying
Pulp
Game.
Fiction, Clerks.
She's All That.
No, I've been the other Predator.
I've been going through the Predator movies.
So Dan Schneider is All That, and Harvey Weinstein is She's all that.
Just so you know he's not gay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Interesting. I'm sensing a pattern. I'm going to post this in r/conspiracy.
So, yeah.
I know that he didn't donate, but I think we should highlight what Tony said.
What did Tony say?
New rule: nobody be mean to anybody.
Oh yeah, nobody be mean.
No, because we need to be mean.
Oh, okay, you're right. Well, please don't be mean to us.
Yeah, don't be mean to us and give us.
You don't have to be nice to us, but please don't be mean to us. And also,
I wanted to say. So I watched Predator 1, great, obviously classic. Predator 2, amazing, still fun. Not as good as Predator 1, but it's very fun. And they do like a RoboCop thing where it's like the future and it sucks. But there's also a Predator. Predators with Adrian Brody and Walton Goggins, Danny Trejo, Topher Grace. It's a fun movie. It's not as good as the other two. Goggins is great in it. He has one of my new favorite lines in any movie, which is when he jumps on the Predator's back to stab it. He goes, "Die, you space faggot."
How about you die, you space faggot?
That's an incredible line.
And he earned that faggot from playing a trans woman in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh yeah, that's right. And basically a gay character in Righteous Gemstones.
You think Uncle Baby Billy is gay?
No, actually,
you're thinking of Vice Principal.
Yeah, Vice Principals. Yeah, he's pretty effeminate.
He's a gay guy, because he like dresses up in flamboyant outfits every day.
But then last night I watched.
I'm the mayor of Red Rock.
I don't even remember this coming. I don't remember this at all. There was another Predator movie that came out in 2018 called The Predator.
The Shane Black one. Yeah.
Shane Black.
Buried it. Do you know why they buried it?
Because it's not a good movie.
Well, it's also because like he cast his pedophile friend in it, and there was a huge scandal.
I don't know, dude. I guess it's like kind of gay. My smoke alarm is chirping.
Who's the pedophile?
just Google Shane. It was just some random guy.
Shane Black, everybody.
Shane.
Shane Black. Okay,
I get it. Shane Gil Black.
Shane
Black is Lemaire. Yeah, Shane Gilbert. Shane Black is Lemaire.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know any of this. Having watched the movie, I'm just like, oh, it's just a bad movie.
Yeah, they probably buried it because it's bad too. But there's a ton of like one of the girls in the movie came out and was like, yeah, one of our co-stars is a pedophile, and I like walked off the set, and the director like covered it up.
Well, it was a movie,
so he'd like come out and apologize and stuff.
Yeah, it was at a time when Olivia Munn was still getting cast in movies, and
it was her, Olivia Munn. Yeah, she
is just a black hole of charisma and screen presence. She's fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a good actor.
Olivia.
She's hot though.
and then Key from Key and Peele is in it. Keegan-Michael Key.
Oh, what?
That guy has zero star power.
Yeah,
he
man.
got fucking nothing, dude. Like,
it's crazy. He was the breakout star of Key and Peele.
Yeah,
I always thought Jordan Peele was funnier, but for some reason he was the fucking guy.
He saw I actually was bummed out when I saw that he was in the movie, because everything I've seen him in outside of Key and Peele, like anytime he shows up in a movie, it's always just like, oh, here we go. Somebody's gonna fucking overact and try too hard and fucking stink up this goddamn movie.
He's good in the Mike Birbiglia movie. Don't Think Twice, the improv movie.
Well, he's not good in The Predator. He fucking blows in it. Thomas Jane is good in it. Thomas Jane's in it. He's good. I'm always happy to see Tom Jane.
If
they're gonna have anybody from Mad TV, they should have Frank Caliendo.
They should have got Frank Caliendo to be the Predator.
Yes. Please, yeah.
And then it's like John Madden talks to the Predator. He's like, boom, boom, you see me, but now you can't see me. Boom.
He milked so much from that fucking Madden impression. Salute to him.
Yeah. Now somebody in the chat says praise.
I gotta hone in on like one impression and just milk it for everything it's worth, because it seems like those are the guys who pop off.
I don't understand this. In the chat, Corndog Wallace said Prey sucked balls. I think Prey's the best one out of all of them. Like Prey is amazing. Prey's great.
I like Prey more than Predator 1.
Yeah, Robbie, I thought Prey was awesome.
Robbie, you should do that. You should lean into one impression. I feel like maybe one that's kind of untapped right now. Dr. Phil.
You know what? That's exactly why I said that. I was like, these people are just leaning into one impression and milking it, and it's tired and hacky.
Yeah,
yeah.
Milking is an understatement when it comes to that fucking Dr. Phil.
So I just saw him do that once on Kill. When Jeremiah was on, I was like, oh, I saw him do that. I only knew he did it once on Kill Tony. I thought it was pretty funny.
I gotta get to the bottom. Who the fuck is this that's texting me? They're watching the show because I just got a text that said Keegan Markle Key.
Give him one more ring.
I just texted him and said, "Who is this?"
Tell him to give a call. And
I don't know. I don't recognize this number. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, how'd they get your fucking number?
I don't know who this is, man.
Oh, I have a text. It better not be them.
What's the area code?
Oh, it's not them. It's somebody else.
I got codes.
Drews is saying something about Predator. Thank you for the $5.
I need to watch those. I've heard that they're fun.
The Predator movies are fun.
I watched Freddy vs. Jason. Pretty fun.
Incredible movie.
Honestly, like very fun.
Also has a great I would
also elect the best use of Jason.
I want to see Freddie Mercury versus Jason Mewes.
Okay. Okay.
A battle of the needles.
When you think about it, Jason is kind of like Silent Bob.
That's true.
He is, yeah.
I watched Iron Claw.
And Freddie is kind of like Freddie Mercury because he fucks little boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It is interesting.
Freddie Mercury is a Nightmare on Castro Street.
Yeah, the Nightmare on Elm Streets are fun because the first movie, I don't know if this was intended, if this was expected or whatever, but Freddie kind of became a personality. Like you watch those movies,
Became funny, yeah,
because you liked Freddie, but it is established that he's not just a killer; he is a straight up pedophile.
Well, that's why when Wes Craven made him like grounded him again in the new rule, New Nightmare,
In New Nightmare,
New Night Rule,
New Night Rule.
Kanye West Craven.
Kanye West Craven.
I'm not gonna say what kind of movie it is.
How about Red Eye? How about Black Eye? I'm not gonna say what kind of movie, who directed it, what kind of producer, from which kind of. I'm not gonna say that. It was a Jewish movie. Oh man, what a saga. I bought a bunch of they were selling a bunch of like old Yeezy Gap stuff, and I bought a bunch of stuff.
Nice.
Because like Gap can't sell it, but they produced it.
And something else the Predator does that I didn't like is it's a little, it has like some moments where it's a little too self-aware. Like there's a scene in the movie where a character is like, it's an alien that looked like Whoopi Goldberg. And I'm like, I don't like that. You shouldn't be like that aware of your.
That's kind of racist, honestly. I don't really like that.
That's Shane Black's whole thing. It's like being kind of meta.
Well, I will say that's the movie. What I did like about the movie, aside from the Keegan-Michael Key and that Whoopi Goldberg line, is what I like about Shane Black movies is they never take themselves too seriously. Like they're always very light and fun and bouncy kind of movies. And so when Shane Black hits, he fucking hits, dude. The Nice Guys. That's his
next one. He's working with Wahlberg. That'll be fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Shane Black he's not a bad filmmaker. That's The Predator is just not that good of a movie.
Yeah, I feel that. When that meta stuff is in the wrong situation, it's really bad.
It's also, I guess, 2018 was before everything became that. Because we got to a saturation point where like everything became self-referential.
The dividing line is Deadpool.
Yeah.
There's pre and post Deadpool. And Deadpool, after that, there was like a wave of that shit.
But even before Deadpool, there was so much like Whedon speak in movies. Because, I mean, Whedon worked on a lot of them. Where it was all like quips and ha-ha, hee-hee. Like shitty fucking humor.
Yeah, quippy shit.
Yeah, which I mean...
soy banter.
Yeah, and I mean that honestly, that shit works for that first Avengers movie, and like any of the TV shows Whedon did, it works.
The first Avengers is funny. Yeah,
it's a good movie, yeah. But we did reach a tipping point with all that where it's like I you watch a movie and you just have to brace yourself for some
I know.
Really bad comedy.
I want to go up to Joss and say, "We done."
Thank you for saying that.
I do hate because I do like Avengers, but Joss Whedon's influence on dialogue is fucking awful. I was even watching Gen V, and I do like The Boys a lot. Have you watched The Boys, Dalton? I forgot.
Hey.
So the person texting me is Papa Woo.
Oh my god.
So I don't know. Okay, it's Papa Woo.
Does Papa Woo want to join the show?
No, don't let Papa Woo in. Not on the first.
How'd you get your number?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I guess I've met Papa Woo at some point or gave him mine. I don't know who this is.
I desperately want to know who.
I have no clue who this is.
Is it Alex Davenport?
Like Hank Hill. Papa Woo.
Papa Woo.
I don't know how they got my phone number.
He's a nice Chinese feller.
That's so creepy, Dalton.
You knew him. It's not that weird. He's not revealing his identity. You once knew him.
So
he has your number.
He's probably a comic, yeah.
Probably.
You have the same number that you've had for years?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that weird.
Yeah, I just don't.
Get to the bottom of it.
I just don't know who it is. No, he hung up the first. I forget it. It's Papa Woo, whatever.
The audience yearns for Papa Woo.
Dude, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, we're good. What else is going on? What's in the news? You guys want to get into some topics?
I watched the Iron Claw.
How was it?
It was all right. I feel like I'd like it more if I knew the real story. It felt like it was kind of telling the story, or if I was like a fan of it.
I mean, the story is just that the entire family killed themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The story is that horrible controlling dad resulted in the deaths of almost his entire family.
Yeah, it was good. I just it reminded me of like Foxcatcher, where it was just kind of like, oh wow, that's a crazy story, and I didn't take too much more from it.
You had a Jimmy Fallon reaction. Oh well, it's a crazy story.
Yeah, literally, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Wow, Zac Efron, you're so jacked. Wow.
Now Iron Claw, I thought it was. Here's the part where I'm kind of biased because I knew the story.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I felt like maybe I was a little gay, kind of intimate with it and just wanted it to be good. I thought it was pretty good, but the one thing that subjectively or objectively that you have to say is that the guy that they casted as Ric Flair was
terrible. Yeah.
So fucking terrible, like not even close to Ric Flair whatsoever.
Even I knew that.
How about Theo Von Erich?
Yeah,
what do you think of that?
I wish.
Oh man, another one of my damn brothers killed himself, man.
Damn, man. One time they had this one guy that he came down. Now Kerry ain't even got no leg no more.
Oh man, this all made sense when I was wrestling.
I look like one of the angry beavers.
People, everybody thinks because of like my appearance and behavior and voice and attitude that I'm like a big wrestling fan. I've watched barely any wrestling in my life. I don't know much about it.
What sucks is everything else was very like grounded and dramatic, and then just like this awful Ric Flair comes in, and everyone knows what Ric Flair sounds like. So it's just like it totally like Clipped is like that. If everyone was doing a shitty Ric Flair, if every single person in the thing was like, wow, none of these people are acting like the real life version. So you kind of enjoy it on that like cartoony level. But if it's trying to be a serious drama that's emotionally affecting, and they bring up a guy that you know sounds different, I mean, you better just cast somebody who like sounds like the guy, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what the thought behind that was. It was the one thing in the movie where you're like, it really took you out of it.
Yeah, it takes you out of it.
Woo!
And of course, they pull on your heartstrings at the end.
And you know how much I hate that. Actually, I don't like it when. Yeah, I don't like my heartstrings.
Please don't make me cry.
Please don't make me cry.
Well, that's one thing where you go into it and you're like, okay, this is gonna be sad. Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna watch a fucking second of that show that guy's on, The Bear. I ain't watching that shit.
Why is he named Ric Flair and not Papa? Woo!
I feel like your heartstrings, it's fine to pull on your heartstrings if that's the expectation, but like a movie like Click, that shit came out of nowhere.
But that was needlessly morose. And
it was insane
and depressing.
It was pretty cool. I liked it.
That was a bizarre movie because it was. I remember when it came out, it was advertised as like this goofy, fun.
Oh, the remote is causing me to take her clothes off.
Yeah, and then I remember watching it when it came out. And
I didn't even talk to my kids.
Yeah, the trailer was him like trying to stare at boobs and like crashing and like pausing so he could stare at boobs, and then you go watch the movie and it's like the existential life.
It becomes this morality. It becomes like an episode of like The Twilight Zone or Tales from the Crypt, where it's like be careful what you wish for. It's like you might end up losing all the time you have on this earth that you could have spent with your loved ones.
Yeah, it turns into Black Mirror, honestly.
Yeah, it's a terrifying movie.
What if you add a remote? What if your remote fast forwarded your life?
And then fucking Christopher Walken's there, and he's like, this guy can't figure out if he wants to go forward or backward.
I guess it really all clicked in for him that he's a bad father. Speaking of which, I watched Dune 2, which Christopher Walken is also in, which took me out of it a little bit.
Doesn't he play the Emperor? The Emperor Shahad or whatever?
Emperor New Groove.
Yeah.
Like, Emperor.
The Emperor's New Rule. The Emperor's New Rule.
Yeah. Emperor. Yeah. There's a Muad'Dib out there.
How about a Nuad rule?
I really cannot do a walk-in. I can't do a lot of the ones everyone can do.
What about
the salon that I go to doesn't do walk-ins.
Is that coin though?
Oh, salon.
Yeah. Wait, Christopher Walken has doesn't do Solana coin?
There probably is a walk-in coin, yeah. That's, by the way, so that has been crazy to see happen. So many celebrities now are like actively engaging in crypto scams. They're all just doing crypto scams now.
Yeah.
With this Solana shit. They're launching their own shitcoin, like meme coins.
All those celebrities that got on NFTs, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, why? Do these people? They don't need money, and they just that's
the thing that gets me is I'm like, well, you don't even need this money. Like, there's no reason. This seems like a really foolish endeavor to.
Well,
yeah,
what happens is when somebody makes that much money, you have people come into their life that want to leech off of that money, and they find ways to make these people more money so that they can make money which they weren't going to make. So you have somebody like Iggy Azalea, you have some kind of business manager that's like, okay, so we're going to do this thing where we put out this coin online. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry about it. We'll take care of it. You're going to make X more dollars,
right?
And they make it sound good, so they're like, okay, yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm fucking posting my twat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. They just have handlers and like business people. They're like, yeah, do this, and you'll have $5 million. Like, all right, fine. Because I remember Eminem had that fucking ape as his Twitter picture. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Whoa. About Dr. Dre?
That was Royce the Five.
Okay, guys. No, guys, the bored ape, bizarre. No, but Jimmy Fallon and Paris Hilton on, and they both like talked about NFTs. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why?
Well, remember like a couple of years ago during the Super Bowl, there was that Crypto.com ad where all those celebrities were advertising crypto. And
I could see people being pitched and fooled of being like, hey, you guys are older celebrities. This is like the new social media, you know?
I have some crypto, and I wish I didn't because I don't understand it. It's so stupid.
Tim Dillon sold an NFT for a ton of money.
What I've learned, here's the thing, what I've learned doing, like trying to do investing, whether it's like crypto or stocks or any of this, it only benefits the kind of person who possesses no talent to figure anything else out to make money otherwise. Because like with what we're doing, or just anybody who has ability and skills in this life, you could go make your own money just like being skilled and talented. But if you don't have that, you have to figure out a way to like do schemes. Like
I love schemes.
Crypto. I do like schemes. I mean, that's what drew me to the stocks and cryptos. I was like, I love schemes, but I'm bad at it. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm like, why am I even doing this? Because like these guys all talk about like you can make an extra like $1,000 a month. I'm like, buddy, I could do that podcasting, and I have to now because I lost all of that money doing this fucking dumb shit, doing the stock shit.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Tim Dillon sold like a Meghan McCain like video as an NFT for 5 Ethereum, which today is $3,000.
That's $3,000 each. One Ethereum. The last I checked, I haven't looked at it in a while. Ethereum was going for like
16,000. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, damn. Yeah, he sold it for now $16,519.
Dude,
and it's just a 50-second video.
It's fucking crazy how when you have money, when you're in a position in your life where you have money, there's just so much opens up to you where you just get new ways to make to make more money. Where it's like people just give you give you shit for free.
Yeah,
and then
that's
people
like
say
celebrities
no money, no problems, but it really is mo money, mo money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's not honestly less money, mo problems. Mo money is mo money, dude.
It seems that way,
yeah. Well, that's like celebrities get the craziest gift bags and shit sent to them for free. Like, I remember when I interned for Comedy Central, they just like would send Kumail Nanjiani. Someone would just like as a gift for no reason, like some corporate person would be like, "Oh, this is for Kumail Nanjiani. It's the new Xbox." I'm like,
they give him presents.
He's so rich. They gave him presents. I was like, give me a present.
I want presents. Please give us presents.
We got to get.
He already has it.
I just give us a kilo kratom or something. take a kilo of kratom.
Yeah, I'll take that. Kilo and peel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you actually had. I remember one time I was at the stand and like Corinne Fisher walked in and she had a gift bag full. She probably had like $3 or $4 grand worth of shoes and fucking clothing and shit in it that was just given to her by whatever event she was just at. And
yeah,
it's weird that when you have money, people just give you shit for free.
Yeah, well, because corporations get to write off the fucking
the people that can actually afford this goofy shit. They give it to you for free, and then
is that our example of somebody who has money, Corinne Fisher?
Yeah, honestly,
honestly,
I'm pretty sure guys we fucked has made like $1 billion at this point.
Hey, pause, bro.
They do make one pause,
guys.
Hold on, guys. The enemy of the show, Opiate Lateralist, says you guys aren't funny. Stop this crap. Hey, listen here, pal. Please don't be mean to us.
Now the ball is in your court, Opiate.
The wind up to please don't be mean to me is so funny.
I don't think it works for me, to be honest. I think I've done too much bad in this world. I think people will not give me a second chance.
You think you're unforgivable?
You got a little more street and edge to you. I think people see me and Dalton are like sensitive, and that's why they get at us in the first place. But also saying please don't be mean to me can also
Dalton is just adorable. So people people inherently, it's against people's nature to be mean to Dalton. Like there's any out they can take, and then Robbie, they've maxed out all their fucking mean points already. It's like at some point you got to turn that. It becomes hack to be fucking mean to Robbie. Me, I think people
see it worked though. Look at this. Opiate Lateralist just said, "Just kidding. This podcast is very cool. Thank you. All is forgiven."
It works.
It keeps working.
This is the same guy who was just our detractor.
Mm-hmm.
Now changed.
Opiate Lanthony. Opiate Anthony.
Yeah. But it would. I guess what I'm saying though.
Oh, Ivy Wilk had that funny tweet. I was like, "Good dick, have you been going like which one's Opie and which one's Anthony?"
That made me laugh out loud. And that's for a woman to do that is actually crazy.
She's a huge Red Bar fan.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
She's cool. We had her on my podcast. I like Ivy.
Who? Ivy Wilk, dude. Yeah. What the fuck is going on with that lady?
Yeah, what's the deal with the unibrow?
Who is this?
She's like an actor. She does this comedy too. And
bitch look like Tranthony Davis.
Dude, I'm being serious. Like, she looks like what?
Tranthony Davis.
Yo,
unibrow.
Similarly, she's also ill all the time.
I'm being serious. Like, I said something similar about Femoid, but I get the same vibe. I get the same vibe from Ivy that she's like girl Mark Random.
She seems nice.
Ivy's talented though.
She's
crazy.
Like, so is Mark Random.
Nice too, though.
No, Mark Random's like just a freak.
Mark Random is talented at what?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Also, he's dysfunctional in every way.
Do Mark Random and Mark Normand have the same letters?
Oh, I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm gonna shoot the school.
Tragedy.
Oh, Kratom.
Kratom.
Actually,
Apatow.
Actually, yeah, I think
tragedy.
I think Normand is an anagram of random.
Do you think that was intentional on Random's part? Do you think he scrambled Normand around?
Good point.
I think Mark's parents, when they named him after Mark Random.
Oh, by the way, Femoid is an enemy of the show now. She unfollowed me on Twitter.
She always was, but yeah. I don't know. Waiting for you guys to catch up.
I don't know what I did to piss her off, but she unfollowed me, and so enemy of the show.
Are you trying to reason with this bitch? I don't know what I did. You didn't do anything. Nobody does anything to that bitch. True. She's a fucking.
You're right. You're right. It's fine. It's crack. You're right. Look. Here's the thing. I like having her around. I like bringing her on every now and then because it's provocative.
It's because you tweeted out that mean comment about her for sure.
It probably was that. Yeah,
that's what it was. Let's not pretend it wasn't.
I guess I was mean to her. That is, man. You know what? I feel bad now. I should not have been mean to
That's
people.
the funniest fucking thing about all of it is her whole thing is like, oh, I'm just being funny, even though you're not laughing.
I guess
I'm being funny, and then she's mean to you for an entire fucking 2 hours every time you do a podcast, and then you say one thing.
That's the thing that gets me is like, I guess I just don't know. I can't get a read on her in that way because like she gives off this vibe where it's like she's mean and bitchy or whatever, and that's like her character.
Vicious.
Vicious, yeah. But then when I post something like that, like I feel like I'm just like doing the bit, playing into the bit. She actually like takes offense with it and unfollows
she's
me.
Stupid, crazy bitch. A lot of them out there. There's a lot.
That's true.
It's not an anomaly.
I'm gonna miss her.
Dalton just went through my stages after the breakup about 1 minute. Like, fuck her. She doesn't know what she. Oh, I guess I did do something wrong. Well,
Yeah.
fuck her still.
The only thing
I'm
that's
gonna miss
cool
her.
about her. The only thing that's cool about her is that she'll go on a show with Dalton for his Patreon.
Yeah,
That is.
I mean,
cool.
That's the surprising part.
I don't know. There was
and
was
talk about me out of nowhere. and
Yeah.
having sex with me. That's cool.
Yeah, that's gonna happen, man.
Yeah, I don't know. She was just like a fun character to have around.
Crowder Boys rules. Hot dog condiments. I see what you did there.
Hot
True.
dog, condiments on
the
a hot dog
eating contest tomorrow.
I mean, honestly, ketchup and mustard. Maybe.
Are you guys ever going to use condoms again?
Yeah,
I think I have to.
What?
When you're hooking up with girls casually, a lot of them make you wear condoms.
Make you wear condoms?
Yeah.
Robbie, I didn't know you were gay.
Yeah.
Oh, the chat is trying to spell the N-word. They're doing that thing where yep. Well, they got 3 eyes.
Yeah, they're all too overzealous.
It's spelled right now. They've got NIIIGTG.
Let's see. Let's sit here and see if they can do this.
Yeah, guys, go ahead. Start over. Try it one more time.
The Crowder Boys fans, they're too dumb to be racist.
That's the tagline for the show. Too dumb to be racist.
Please don't.
Dude. Speaking of, I had a the Kumia particles activated in me today because did you guys see
kid?
What? No, dude. I wish. No, there's nothing like that. Did you guys see this? Okay, somebody just typed in the word. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We're gonna have to, Slav. Why would you do that, man? We're gonna have to put some type of limitations.
Yeah. We can't be doing that.
I'm going to.
Did you guys see that
comment?
Did you guys see the news that broke today that the entire state of Louisiana is passing a law that if you're age 18 or over, you can just buy a handgun without a permit or any training.
What?
Yeah, if you're 18 or over, you just go ahead and
buy a gun.
Yeah, just go ahead and go buy a gun. And I immediately just envisioned just like a Kumia's nightmare of the entire state of Louisiana being armed to the teeth, and it's
Wait, why would that be his nightmare?
Because there's a lot of
a really black state.
That would be his dream.
His dream. Well, I guess so.
In Anthony Cumia's mind, there's no black people that can legally have a gun.
I guess in his mind
that would translate to it being white people owned.
In his mind, they can't even afford the gun. So yeah, I guess I'm giving him too much credit. I just was envisioning. That
makes me not want to go to New Orleans. Just because there's so much time
because that's the thing is like if you've never been to Louisiana, like I've been to Louisiana,
it's very dangerous. And
the thought of everyone in Louisiana having that kind of access to firearms is pretty terrifying.
Yeah,
well, everybody already has access to firearms already, but the handguns, that's where it becomes a problem because you can conceal handguns.
Yeah, and usually you have to go through there's usually hoops to jump through to prove
19-year-old black kids with guns.
And those people love hoops.
I'm sorry, that's not a good.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like a 19-year-old black kid is just able to go to Walmart and buy a handgun is like,
that's
that's
no
bad
good.
news, man.
Wait, why? Why black
Black-
specifically?
I mean, hey, it doesn't maybe just
Black
imagine.
teenagers commit a lot of random ass crimes. It's always like young black
All right,
guys.
now the Kumia particles have activated in you, right?
Well, they're the ones who
Yeah.
surf on the subway. I live in New York City. I see it. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's New York City though. They have white people like you. If you go to Louisiana, it's just a bunch of rednecks. You're gonna see a white guy.
They're dangerous
buying a gun.
too. Yeah. Look, it's just a bunch of scary people down there. It's either Deliverance.
I guess
or
it's. Here's the thing: whether you're white or black, what's really scary is poor people.
Yes.
That's the real issue. Is just poor. Everybody's gonna be taking their disability checks and SSI money.
Yes.
Going and buying guns.
Yeah. No, Al Roker wasn't killing people at 19 years old. I don't mean to be. I don't mean to paint everyone of a certain race, but especially like just New Orleans is full of crime and theft and shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I love it, but it is a shithole already.
Oh, they're going to be casting voodoo spells on their guns to make them stronger. They're going to voodoo gun.
They're gonna have gunbow, seafood gunbow.
They're going to have gunbow.
Bobby Boucher is gonna buy a gun.
Yeah. Oh god.
Mama's gonna say it's the devil.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Vicky Valancourt's gonna get a gun.
Dude, this guy in the chat, Runaway Slav, is racist.
Yeah,
that is a.
Oh yeah, you don't know him?
The slur he just posted, I've never heard this before, is pretty incredible though. That is an all-time slur.
What was it? Oh god!
Did you see that, Robbie?
Why? Yeah. Why is this new channel more alt-right than
Dude,
all
I got. Hold on. Don't. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be saying shit like that. But that is that I can't. That's very. That's
you guys.
Good.
You guys don't even know what you're encouraging right now. You guys are rewarding this man for something he does all the time.
That's why I'm not even going to say what he posted. I'm not. We're not even. I'm just saying that really got me. That is a pretty
not
banning Slav, but he needs to chill because
he does need to chill out on that shit.
He might get us taken down.
It's my
Here's the thing. I want to make something clear. I want to make something clear to the audience. We're actually talented, so we don't have to lean on edgy, shock jock, racist, fucking bullshit to be entertaining. Like if you want that, you could go to you could have gone to Compound Media, but look how that worked out for him.
Oh,
so the thing, that's the thing is we actually possess talent and ability and a sense of humor that doesn't rely on edgy horse shit like that.
Yeah,
try hard fucking bullshit.
Now it's just Anthony, Gino, and Chrissy. They should call the network Two Wops and a Horse.
That's the Italian Derby.
Yeah, go ahead and tell Lewis everything I'm saying. I'm being serious. Like all these fucking shows that's why they're all.
Why would Lewis care about us saying anything?
Yeah, I think Lewis would be fine with it. Lewis would agree because the thing is I think like every one of these fucking
Lewis
people
has made this exact declaration many times. Like he says, his fans come up to him and be like, say racist stuff. You're like, what are you doing? Like, don't do that.
Because I guarantee the thing is like those and Robbie, I think we've talked about this some. That for those years when there was like this great moral panic and the cancel culture shit and all that.
Oh yeah, the culture wars.
When everybody was talking about the pendulum's going to swing back at any time, it's like honestly the worst thing that could happen for your fucking bottom line is for that pendulum to swing back because you need this fucking culture shit to provide the friction for the thing for you to fight back against. Because without it, people are just going to realize you're hacks. You have nothing to say. You're just racist.
Yeah, Bill Maher is evergreen.
Bill Maher is
evergreen. That's why, Compound Media. Well, it's like both sides. It's like Jake Flores and Kumi are both floundering in the fucking Biden admin because it's like
Jake Flores looks like a flounder.
He does, yeah.
I do. Flounder is a good fish, by the way.
Flounder with Crowder.
You guys want to go over what some good fishes are? Flounder is good. Trout, rainbow trout.
Good as far as tasty, or is just a nice, cute.
Yeah, like
fish?
for eating. Yeah.
Oh, for eating.
What are the cutest
salmon?
Fishes?
Puffer.
Puffer's scary.
Puffer is a cute fish, but it's deceiving because it's very cute.
I guess they do look scary, but this, I don't know. Yeah,
it's like a rose with thorns. Very
I like
alluring.
when they're all. Some of them look like Pokemon.
It's true. It's pufferfish does look like a Pokemon.
Which fish looks the most like a Pokemon?
I would say pufferfish.
Yeah,
or the eel.
Actually.
Eels kind of look like a Pokemon.
Kraken. Are Krakens real?
No.
Krakeniko.
Squids and octopuses are real.
Most fish look kind of scary.
Oh yeah, and that ocean. I'll tell you one thing, brother. That ocean's scary too.
The ocean's very scary.
Oceans are so damn scary.
Ocean's 11.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's a cute one?
It is scary because like, are they going to be able to pull this off?
Seahorses are kind of like Pokemon.
Seahorses are cool.
I think clownfish are the cutest. Finding Nemo ass.
Yeah, is that the aquarium at the White House?
Yeah, there it is.
Damn it. I was gonna say that. You worded it better than I would have.
Yeah, dude. So
the Democratic Party is going clown fishing to replace Joe Biden to try and catch a good nominee.
What about a Marhi Marhi?
Marhi.
we did do this for the menu for Arena Fest.
Oh yeah.
That's true. The seafood menu at Arena Fest.
Yeah, Red King crab legs.
Yeah, red snapper is good. That's a good fish.
Oh, you know what's good? Albacore.
Even the canned albacore that I used to make my tuna salad. That's good.
Lobster is probably the best fish, actually.
That's not a fish.
So
That's
good.
crustacean. That's crustacean.
Yeah. Crustacean, get your ass inside.
What else? Branzino. That's a good fish.
Oh.
What about Danny Branzino?
Danny Branzino.
What about Russell Branzino?
I'm a fish. Or what?
It's kind of like I'm a fish, and I think I'm a fish.
The ocean is lying to you. There's a whole land out there that they don't want you to know about.
What is sea bass? Chilean sea bass. That's a good one.
There's sea bass from Dumb and Dumber. He's a good character.
Yeah.
I got. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not that partial to salmon though. Salmon is.
I love salmon. Salmon. Okay, here's my salmon take. Get ready.
Go.
How you gonna? Salmon is great in sushi and poke, but not that good cooked.
That's fair. I agree with that.
Sushi is great.
Sushi is amazing.
Sushi. I love
the best sushi.
I can't wait till we're making enough money to just eat nothing but sushi all the time.
I think sushi might be my favorite food.
Guys, what about salmon El Morril Emerald Fud?
Wow, I'm really flipping stuff around. I'm more directionless than James Dolan when he's doing Fwiggin Knicks.
The Fwiggin
Knicks.
Hope I'll find Nemo much like James stumbled upon Julius Randle.
That's another shirt we need. I don't even know if we could legally do that, but instead of New York Knicks, a shirt that says Fwiggin Knicks.
Fwiggin Knicks.
We have like 30 t-shirts.
We got so many shirt ideas, dude.
The orange basketball in the middle with the Knicks logo says Fwiggin.
Realistically, these are all great ideas. We gotta do a realistic shirt launch. We gotta be rational. I think the JRE logo, that's a good one.
That's good
for the YouTube page.
I make a good hat.
The Please Don't Be Mean to Me snake. That's good.
Prove my mind.
And then
it has Stephen A. Smith on the cover looking thoughtful. On the shirt, it says "Prove my mind."
I like, dude, that shirt, that picture Token Tony made where it's Marlboro and it's Bill.
That was really good.
Dude, that's we got some good shirts.
I just lost Nemo. This reminds me of the Knicks just lost Isaiah Hartenstein.
See, this is like
James Dolan.
I'm glad that we're all on.
I wish we got Miles Bridges because Bridges also go over waddle.
What is A money? Amico bucks?
Australian, probably.
Oh, get A.
It's not a
I'm Scrotus, and this is my brother Rictus. That's from Furiosa. So maybe
I
not
gotta watch that.
Lateralis. Thank you
I really want to watch that.
for $1. I don't know how much
Furiosa
that
is
is.
amazing, dude.
Well, let's see how much that is.
Joe DeRosa.
Joe DeRosa. No, Furiosa is awesome.
Is it Australian?
I think it's Australia or African.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What?
I hope it's not African. That'd be like 1 cent probably. There's no way. What is that going to be like? Fucking two.
If it's
leaves
African,
and a
it's
fucking-
about the cost of a cup of coffee.
I hope that guy's African. Robbie, why are you so fat? What happened?
Yeah, but I'm glad we're all on board with the shirts because this was something I realized with the Loud Boys I was trying to implement was that the real job of podcasting, the real business of podcasting is shirts.
merch.
It's a shirt economy. Podcasting is like if you
Most
ain't
people
got
do make. Most comedians make most of their money on shirts. Honestly.
yeah shirts, stickers, tchotchkes, knickknacks and Hummel figurines and all that kind of shit.
Joni loves tchotchke.
Johnny loves tchotchkes, yeah.
We sell. Well, we have the Patreon. We get the super chats. And then we sell the merch. We get a bunch of money from that. People see the shirts. Everybody wants to be a Crowder head. And then that's when we make the real money from live touring.
Mm-hmm.
Where, of course, we've already discussed, we will be broadcast onto a Jumbotron.
Yeah.
And no yonder bags because
Ooh, how about a Gumbotron? And it's
Oh wow! What do you? Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh, I just got sucked into this video game. It's Gumbotron.
That's what they should call it at New Orleans sports stadiums. They should call it the Gumbotron.
The Gumbotron.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Look, Zion Williamson's on the Gumbotron.
Hey, look, everybody. It's the Dumbotron.
Hey, wow! How dare you? That's
Just
not.
kidding.
That's not. Damn it, Austin! Damn it, Austin!
We can't even see it. His name's showing up on camera.
OVA.
OVA.
What does it mean, Basil?
What does it mean, Basil? Who throws a shoe? Honestly,
How about no?
How about no?
having the Fwiggin Knicks on the Golden State logo would be very funny.
The Fwiggin Knicks.
It's on the Golden State.
The Fwiggin Knicks.
The Fwiggin
Does he? By the way, does he talk like that?
It's a slight. He's got a slight impediment.
He
for
sounds
sure.
like a guy who we think has been to speech therapy.
Okay.
Like he does.
Has he ever said the words Fwiggin Knicks?
No,
He said Knicks a lot.
Says Knicks a
Fwiggin?
lot,
I don't know.
and he has a slight speech impediment, but no, he doesn't say Fwiggin.
You know, that's funnier actually.
It's not that bad.
It's
But
very
it
funny.
is. It's definitely noticeable.
The Fwiggin Knicks.
Once you hear it, you can't unhear it.
If he talks for long enough, you hear it for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not tuning in anything he's on long enough.
especially on his podcast where he drinks. Once he has a few, it comes out for sure.
Should we watch his? Should that be another goal? We watch Sam Morril's special,
Yes,
the Patreon goal, and just pause it. And make fun of him?
He came through Dallas years ago to headline. He wasn't. He did.
I wanted to show Luke a dong kick. What the fuck?
He wasn't there to just hang out. But he
The Mavericks.
he came through.
Fwiggin Collie Olvin.
The Mavericks fiasco.
The Mavericks, the Dallas Danwicks.
the Dallas Danwicks fiasco. But Sam Morril came through Dallas years ago to headline Hyenas, and I do remember I was at the club that night and I watched his set, 40, 45 minutes, and he was very good. I mean, I will give him that. He's
a very good comic. Even when I tried to hate watch him or think it was cringe, I'd watch it and be like, that's a very well constructed.
Yeah, we just
He's good.
it's just like the Knicks thing is like what we keep making fun of. Really is
just like he just has like an air of self-importance that we're kind of, and it's also just a funny. Honestly, it's just a funny.
it's funny.
I'll tell you this too. I no longer care if people are good at stand-up or not, because there's a lot of people that there are people that are not great at stand-up that I will always love. And there are people that are decent at stand-up that everything else they've exhibited on camera or in their personal life are a complete piece of shit.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
I mean, you'd have to be so fucking good to be somebody like to be somebody like Hinchcliffe and me not talk shit about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Well, Hinchcliffe is the worst because
and so like Sam Morril.
Hinchcliffe, it's me. I'm Kathy. I've come home. Man, you guys didn't get that at all. Never mind.
No, I didn't.
I don't know if I
that
know
is
that.
Man. Does anyone in the chat get what I was doing?
So I do think that Sam is a very good stand-up, but he does do these kinds of jokes where he always looks like the cool guy in the end. Like he'll be like, "Yeah, I text this bitch, and I said that, and then she said this, and then I fucking owned her." Like he'll do like that kind, like he's really like the butt of the joke, if that makes sense.
I don't like his like Jewy hair.
I love butts.
You know when
I
Jews
also love
have like
butts.
that Harvey Weinstein, like they all have that kind of like beard and like that kind of like little curl. It's like rich people hair.
They have curly hair, yeah.
Oh, I know. Curly.
That wasn't the point.
Rich people. I get what you say. Rich people hair. It's like really curly and coarse.
Larry Moe and curly.
Yeah. Rich people. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, Sam Morril looks like the Three Stooges. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's what we
Did
should
you
call
guys know
this
Larry
podcast.
David was in that movie?
The Three Stooges?
The 2012 Three Stooges with Will Sasso and
I forgot about that fucking movie.
Larry
The Farrelly
David.
brothers made it.
Larry David plays a nun in that movie.
That's funny.
Yeah,
He like tried to act for like a couple of years. I remember.
his character's name is funny. It's Sister Mary Mengele, which is Joseph Mengele was a Nazi scientist. So
Yeah,
that's funny.
is that the thing you sang? Is that where that's from? Three Stooges?
What? No, so there's this is gonna make the joke really funny that I have to explain this. There's on Kate Bush's first record, The Kickin' Side.
I love Bush too.
She has a song on that album called Wuthering Heights, which is a song based on the book Wuthering Heights.
Fwiggin'
And-
Heights.
And so one of the main characters of the book is this guy Heathcliff. So the lyric in the song is,
Well, you'll see.
Heathcliff, it's me, Heathcliff Huxtable.
Heathcliff, it's me. I'm Cosby. I'm in jail.
I'm in jail. Theo Von.
No, but so so in the song, the lyric is Heathcliff, it's me. I'm Kathy. I've come home. So I said Hinchcliffe.
Okay.
Wait.
It's me. I'm Hans
wait,
Kim. Please let me put my name in the bucket. I don't know.
Wait,
something like
Heathcliff
that.
Heathcliff and Kathy? Is Garfield also in this fucking song?
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, man. What, Hagar the Horrible also there?
Yeah. Oh, Ziggy, get over here too, man.
Okay, yeah, Nancy's
Oh.
here.
Oh, wow. Beetle Bailey's crashing the fucking party too. Fucking get fuzzy. Fuck, all right.
Okay, yeah, we're in the far side now.
Oh, man. Doonesbury. Where Doonesbury all- Dagwood, get that sandwich over here. Also. The song is also about Dagwood now.
Marmaduke.
Marmaduke.
This is a new premise, but have any of those comics actually ever made you guys laugh?
No.
When I was a kid, they
No,
did.
dude.
I was like a little kid.
Not
I
even
liked-
the Boondocks comic strip. The
Foxtrot,
show made me laugh.
Foxtrot
Yeah, the
used
show
to
rules.
legit. Foxtrot made me laugh. Dilbert made me laugh sometimes, and I
I-
didn't
the-
know what the fuck was going on.
The Far Side gives me a little like, one of them, like a.
Oh yeah,
But like none of the funny paper shit has ever. I've never read a Sunday newspaper comic strip and been like, ha ha, ho, 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 hee, hee.
oh yeah.
I find Dilbert
Peanuts
actually
is-
is angering.
yeah, I mean, comic strips is always like, I see what you did there. That's like the humor of it. It's for old people and 8-year-olds.
So that's
Yeah,
how we should look
um,
at like comics, like comedians.
Oh, except for Peanuts. Peanuts is great. Don't.
What
I'm
about
jorking my
It's
peanuts.
beautiful.
Yeah, what about D's nuts?
Ooh. I have a
Sure.
peanut. It's small.
Oh, the bassist for 311.
Well, Peanuts is soulful, much like Calvin and Hobbes. There's like a real soul to it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes those beautiful.
That's my favorite. My favorite tattoo that I have is the Calvin pissing on the cool ass.
On the cool ass, yeah.
That's a good
and
one.
Look, nothing gets yourself in a holiday mood like a peanut special. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
the Great Pumpkin, the Christmas. The song alone is amazing.
The Vince Guaraldi trio.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yeah, that was my favorite. Man. When I was in high school, that was the best time of year. Was right after football season because like all through the fall, I was in marching band, so I would have to do like
marching band.
I was in marching band, so I would have to do, I'd have to go out in the field.
What did you play?
Trumpet.
Trumpet? That's the funniest thing you could have played besides tuba.
Yeah,
it's a very funny. It's a very funny image. High school Dalton just playing a trumpet.
I loved it, dude. I played the trumpet in the marching band, but marching band was so grueling.
I'm down on trumpet.
Marching band was so grueling because you'd have to be at school at like 6 a.m. every day to do practice.
Oh fuck God.
Yeah, you have to get to school early. And you were just like running drill, and not even that is like you would have to sacrifice like the entire last month of summer for the like summer band thing to get ready for marching like football season. So it's like the entire month of like the last half of July and then going into August, you're doing like 4 weeks of summer band, and then you go into football season when school starts, and you're just running drills every day, getting this show ready for all the half times. So like the fall season was, it was grueling. It was a lot of work and it was painful.
New gruel.
But then football season ends. We go into Christmas time. Now we get to sit down in the band hall and we get to play the Charlie Brown Christmas music. I love that.
That's a good time.
That was amazing. That was always great.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was just thinking about, we were thinking about, I did used to, when I was a kid, I used to laugh at the funny pages, like the comics. Now when I read the newspaper, I laugh at the politics section.
Those are the real funny pages.
That's the real class. It's crazy how those became the real funny pages. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the real funny pages is the Associated Press.
I'll look at a picture of Biden and I'm like, is this Ziggy? Oh, no, it's just the president.
I laugh at the obituaries because I'm dark and twisted.
Ooh, Ari Shafir over here.
Obituary.
Did you hear the police? He said on JRE that the police told him to stop taking his dick out on stage.
Yeah, that's fair. That's good. Yeah, that's reasonable.
I guess it is a law.
Yeah.
I guess he spread his ass during that forum show, and the police called him. And
it's pretty funny that as a guy, like nobody ever told Bobby Lee not to take his dick out, but Ari has a big dick, so they're like, you gotta stop, man.
It is illegal.
Bobby Lee also never did it in an arena because we become an arena act. You can get away with it.
Ari explained that, by the way, to be like, they're asking him like, why are you pulling your cock out or whatever, and he's like, I cut a hole in a fucking Kobe Bryant jersey, and I'm gonna put my.
Oh, okay. You see,
I'm surprised the cops didn't tell him like, oh, but you should just not do that because it sucks. So it's just a hack.
You do know his kid died in that thing too, right? That's what the cops should have said. Here's the thing: is there were cops. He's never done it in front of police. That's what probably got him in trouble. Because there's fucking police at the Kia Forum.
Yeah.
His punishment should be getting slapped by a washed-up Jewish actor.
Oh man, why do I have to? Don't make me choose between them. I love them both so much.
Oh, if we're deciding between Rappaport and Ari's my best fucking friend. I fucking hate Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, Rappaport's
I go Ari on that one too. But Rappaport has made something I enjoyed, Copland.
Yeah, Rappaport's a good actor. I mean, that's the craziest thing. Acting is so funny because you see Rappaport as a public person, and you're like, this is like one of the most dumb, deranged fucking morons I've ever seen.
Dude, he must be the craziest narcissist.
You see him act in like anything he's done, like that Fallout show he was just in, or Only Murders in the Building, or when he was on Louis, or Higher Learning.
Only Murders in the Building was this about the comedy mothership?
It's so crazy how
those guys are murderers, dude. Those guys are murderers.
Rappaport is a retard, but that you kind of have to be a good actor because he is I've enjoyed him when I see him acting.
You see Casey Rocket crab walking across the stage at 30 miles per hour.
man, it's like when I go in there, I just a bunch of murderers. It's like
Ron White fucking sucks now too. Fuck Ron White.
Oh yeah, he
that
drank
was
himself. He
tragic.
drank himself retarded.
The tater salad's gone bad.
Well, he stopped drinking and became he Steve-O'd. He stopped drinking and became lame.
Oh yeah,
that's the thing. He got like fit.
I
He
wasn't
like
in public. You threw me into public.
Ron White and Don Nelson look the exact same now, which is very weird. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Rappaport is like, I think you have to be a sociopath to be a great actor, because then you can like embody different people and personalities. Michael Rappaport.
Oh yeah,
like,
more like Michael Crapaport. He stinks.
Yeah,
in my song I called him Keikel Slappaport because he
said, yeah, that was good. But he was like, he had this persona of like the liberal wigger for like a full-on decade, and then the Israel thing happens, he completely drops it. It's gone. He doesn't talk like that anymore. It's over.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he got into basketball for like 2 years and started talking.
Yo, what's up? What's up, G? What's up, my homie? Yo, we gotta stop Donald Trump. You hear me?
Cringe. Did you guys see that Schultz is going to be on Skanks next week?
Oh yeah.
Wow, huh?
I hope they're ready to step into the arena of ideas.
Oh yeah.
I hope they're ready for some real thought-provoking ass conversation.
That'll be tough because there's like no the chairs. There's nothing like slap as someone says something funny.
Yeah, does he get to bring Akash with him and like his like little leather jacket pocket? And anytime something funny happens, he just
perched on his shoulder.
That'd be so funny if he brings Akash, and Akash is like a little ottoman that he sits on to slap.
Akash is not Ottoman; he's Indian.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, the Ottoman Empire fell after World War One.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I like that,
man.
I like that joke in Akash's special where he bangs cymbals together.
We should here's an idea for the Patreon, by the way. What if we do Crowder Boys Live, this show, high octane comedy, Patreon. Let's get really into history.
High octane, yeah. By the way, become a high octane member today, everybody.
Dude,
tap in and fuel up with the Crowder Boys.
Yeah, we should do
for the
Patreon. Let's get really into like World War One history, and
okay,
do like a history show.
I think Chrissy Chaos does that,
but we'll do it better.
You can't top Chrissy Chaos?
That's true, I guess.
He does history.
Also, can any of us even focus on a book long enough to read this shit?
Dude, my ADHD is really bad.
I can't, dude. I just did the History Homo show recently. I don't know if you know those guys. They're good dudes.
Yeah, I did it once.
We booked it out.
I did that show. Those guys are really nice and very funny, but they clipped all the most offensive things I said and put them out as clips.
Oh yeah,
any shit talking.
They love doing the offensive thing to the point where
I was like, dude, don't clip. This is what you don't clip. You do the. but
we booked that show like a month and a half out, and I bought the book. I was like, I got plenty of time to read this book, and I read like 20 pages. I just never got through that thing.
I've been reading A Confederacy of Dunces for almost a year. A book I enjoy, by the way. I really like it, but I just like set it down and then I put it in my backpack and I forget about it for months. But I'm enjoying the book.
Somebody on Twitter said that we are just in like a post-literate society now. He was saying like, if you go to anywhere that used to be focused on books, they used to be like a book-centric place, they've all changed their business model. He was like, you go into Barnes and Noble now, it's like fucking Funko Pops and board games and shit and Criterion DVDs. And he was like, all the libraries are getting closed down. He was saying like all these businesses are changing their model to cater to like what people actually want to buy now. And that's not books. And he was like, there's like the indications everywhere that we're just in a post-literate world. Like nobody's fucking reading.
Well, that's crazy because my ex-wife did a podcast with Chrissy Mayer, Barnes and Stable.
Damn, that was a double.
That's very good.
Double whammy. I still read pretty frequently, but I don't read like fucking shit that people would be impressed by. I read like nonfiction and
like wrestling autobiographies.
Yeah, like shit like JR's books, and I read like Wise Guys, the book that Goodfellas is based on. Like I read shit that I'm really interested in. For me to read something that's like smart, I probably would fold.
Unfortunately, in my old age, I mostly do also read nonfiction. Like the OJ book I read pretty quickly. There's a really good book
documentary books, basically, is what I read.
Yeah, nonfiction. Yeah, basically just like long articles. The Book of Basketball by Bill Simmons. Wow, look at the Celtics. Yeah, just like fucking. Oh my god, I know. He's such a cornball, but I like him. I think. He's just like a fanboy, you know, which I like. I kind of respect that. He's not like selling me anything.
The last book I read was a Smarty Pants book, and it was like right before I went. It might have been one of the things that drove me crazy was 2666. That was like I was like, I'm gonna get smart as shit. I'm gonna read this big ass book, and
that book. I remember you putting it on the subway.
Yeah. I was carrying it with me everywhere because I was like obsessed with it.
I read that too, and my ex-wife stepped on the scale.
But that book actually did kind of like drive me crazy. Like what's
the funniest thing about that joke, Robbie, is that the scale would go that high.
No, it'd be 266.6 if it was an electronic scale.
Yeah. I liked it when the scale went to 2000.
That was my first thing, but then I fact checked myself in my head and came up with an explanation.
Yeah,
it is important to fact check all jokes. We don't want
sometimes
any misinformation going out.
Well, sometimes I'll say something and then I'll be like, that doesn't make any fucking sense, Robbie. Why the fuck did you say that?
That happens to me on Twitter all the time. I'll post a joke and like people will fact check it and they're like, I'm pretty sure it was like,
hey, doesn't make sense, but it makes dollars because Drew Huntley liked it. He gave you $5.
The origin of consciousness and the breakdown of the bicameral mind. Bicameral, get your ass in the house.
Bicameral. Is that like a Kosh? Camel. No.
Yeah, his family buys camels.
He buys camel. Yes, there we go.
Oh, I love a camel. Camel White, Turkish Blend, Camel Crush.
Ooh, yeah, Camel Crush is good. Oh, I like Marlboro, Bill Marlboro a little more though.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kind of Camel Crush fat Muslim joke.
Dude, I have a Camel Crush on Mia Khalifa. Holy shit.
Really? Because I always thought she was boring.
Yeah, I hate her.
I like
that's
her
a good
lot.
joke, though.
That's a funny joke, yeah.
That's the sandiness in you.
Yeah, she does it for me.
She's like hot, but she's not
huge titties.
You know what she reminds me of? Thou which will not be spoken of. Same energy.
She's like wants to present the part, but you watch her in a porn and it's like, you don't even want to be here.
Yeah, that's like what we were talking about earlier, the passion. She doesn't have it.
She doesn't have it. And she did something I hate in porn where there's humiliation fetishes, but those videos where like she fucked a virgin and it's just a guy who's like just truly nervous and incapable of having like good sex with her. And she's just making like Jim in the office faces at the camera the whole time.
God, yeah, that's disgusting. How do I search for that? It's awful. Just so I know not to watch it.
Dude, if a dude porn star did that with a chick, he would be in the electric chair.
Oh yeah.
James Dean did that with what's her name? I guess not a virgin thing, but you know, our former friend Nick Oldershaw dated someone who
former friend.
Yeah, fuck
that guy.
fuck him.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, fuck you, dude.
Enemy of the show, Nick.
Enemy of the show, Nick Oldershaw. But he dated someone who, like James Dean, the porn star, while they were dating, James Dean put out this thing that was like, I want to fuck someone who's never been in a porn before, and she did it.
I remember this. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
What? While they were dating?
People need to remember.
She was like, from what he's told me, it sounds like she has like violent BPD.
Man, Swee's balling out in the chat.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for him. That's a terrible thing to go through.
Yeah, it's not my story to tell, but it is crazy and clearly traumatized.
People need to keep in mind. I think people have forgotten because everybody's trying to be liberated and all free now. sex, scary.
It's also it is really
Sex is scary.
It is legitimately very scary.
These days now more than ever, unless it's with somebody you love and trust. I'd like if I was single now, I'd be fucking worried. Like any of these bitches could turn around and ruin your fucking life.
Not even that, but I mean, just like
it's also just like
get like having just like the I don't know. I just feel like it's such an intimate thing, and it's like such a deep personal connection with someone to be flippant about it. Seems I don't know. It's something. Look, I'm scared of vaginas.
Yeah, me too.
Scared of women. I'm scared of sex. It's all very scary to me. And I think there might be. I think a lot of people are scared or afraid to admit that it's very scary.
Are you somebody who's kind of like a thrill seeker then? Because I see these hot women online, and I see you reply, "What you doing tonight?"
What you getting into tonight?
So you're kind of like a storm chaser.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Dalton just knows nothing will happen, so he does. Although I do that on Twitter too.
Yeah, of course. This is what it's. You're just casting a line and hope maybe something bites.
You're in Titty Twister, chasing an F5.
That actually did work. Twitter Titty Twisters took off. I've gotten paid to do that now.
That's crazy.
But commenting on commenting what you getting into tonight. That's worked a couple. I've actually had women respond. There have been women that responded to that.
That's amazing.
5 Marlers.
Yeah. Like there was, I said that to one woman, and she just posted a picture of her computer monitor and was like, "I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I get it.
Yeah, I get excited when I follow an e-girl and she follows me back.
Sweeze, come back to us, babe. We love you. That's the funniest thing about like a dynamic with a chick is that like
dynamic you ask a girl in the house.
You ask a girl what she's doing because you want to fuck, and then she tells you what she's actually up to, and you're like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
Yeah,
that's the question you asked.
Yeah, just like I used to do that all the time, just like texting a girl just to try and talk to her and be like, "How you doing today?" And she would actually answer, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I got nothing to follow this up with. I got nowhere to go now."
I have an ongoing flirtation with that Aesop mommy girl on Twitter, and I think I could probably hook up with her. I just have to go to Cleveland.
Dude, I would love to Aesop on her titties.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know who this is, but if she got,
she's very funny on Twitter.
Yeah,
and good looking.
She's gonna need a towel to Aesop the cum off of
Stephen King says Maxine is terrific. I'm excited for Maxine. People are saying it's gonna suck.
No, Maxine looks great. I really enjoyed X and Pearl, and I think Maxine will be great.
John Castle says he's disagreed with almost every take so far. John,
like which ones?
I do understand why you feel that way, and I don't know if you've ever considered this, but I'm pretty sure it's because you're a faggot.
Oh yeah, Mia Khalifa isn't hot. Fuck you. John, list the takes you don't disagree with. Just saying you blanket don't agree with the takes.
John's fine. John's just a troll. I like to
a troll.
You know what? John has the right idea too, because when some people troll all the time, like John does, I get really upset and angry because I feel like they're being mean. But he has a nice little I think that might be L from Death Note, but he's got a nice little anime figure, and it's like, oh, he's just playing around.
Oh, Robbie, I just saw your message. That Discolita lady followed you too?
Yeah. Oh, she followed you?
She was one of the ones that I said, please, what are you getting into tonight?
I think I saw that.
She followed me after that.
God damn it. I thought it was special.
Yeah, she posted what did she do? I don't know. She posted something like a thirst trap, and I hit her with what are you getting into tonight? And she followed me back.
That's pretty cool.
I missed that. You know who they should have given the energy instead of the bitch that we won't say? They should have given that energy to that fat blonde girl. I want her to be.
Yes.
She was great.
She has it. She has it all. She's got the.
Let's have her on the show.
Okay.
With Daddy Horbucks.
Dude, I would love to have that. Oh, that thick blonde lady, dude. That's my zone right there. That's
all right. We'll have on Daddy Horbucks, which is for me.
Dude, Robbie, you loved Eddie Horbucks.
Yeah, Skinny Bale.
Dude, by the way,
borderline.
Yo, she posted something unhinged today, dude. It bothered me. I gotta find it, dude. It was.
Yeah, it's a shame. She seems super mentally ill.
Yeah, dude. It was one of these things
she also seems incredibly nice and horny.
It was one of those things where I was like, I feel sorry for anybody that ever tries to date this lady. I gotta find it.
Does she live around you, Robbie?
Yeah, she's in Bushwick. She invited me to her show, but then she's like, "Buy a ticket." I was like,
Bushwick's Fiasco.
Yeah, Bushwick's Fiasco. Dan Wicks does live in Bushwick. Okay,
whole lot of Wicks.
Oh,
she might have deleted it. I'm not finding it.
We're doing pretty damn good on our first show on the channel.
I think she might have deleted it.
What'd she say?
It was something about how, like, one of these monogamy is not actually natural, that everybody is polyamorous, and
pause. I'm pausing that.
Yeah, she said something like every couple either is like just cheats on each other and doesn't say anything, or they're polyamorous and open about it. And I'm just like, man, that really sucks for whoever ends up dating you.
Yeah, I'll plug her. She's followed by your friend Sarah. What's her name? Sarah Summerlin.
Ooh,
is that her name?
Sarah Silverman.
Sarah Silverman. Yeah. I'll plug her thing. She has an event in July 27th at Rubulad.
And fuck this bitch. Who we're plugging her shit? Who is this?
Yeah, why are we promoting some?
This girl.
She's doing better than us, Robbie.
This girl who I want to have sex with me.
By having tits, she's doing
Robbie,
better.
You gotta. Robbie, I'm being serious.
That's true.
Robbie, you gotta like. I don't know. You gotta pray or go to do some therapy. Or something.
I just need to get laid soon.
You need to find different women to be attracted to, because I mean, this lady is cute. She's hot. She's whatever. This is a woman who will eat you alive, dude. This is not a good time.
I don't know. It might be a good time.
Yeah, it might be a good time. The moments where you're like
ruin my life.
Yeah, like the moments where you're actually having sex with her or whatever. But
just don't have any. Just don't get any unreasonable feelings for her, and you'll be good.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun.
Just don't fall in love, Robbie. Can you do that?
Can you do that, Robbie?
No, I can, but when I do fall in love, I fall very hard. That's the problem. But I have a nice emotional shield. All right. I'm also like, if it's not the one, I kind of like don't. I can kind of like tell quickly. But
you only fall in love with Lois's.
I really do fall in love. Yes, I fall in love with
Lois.
I fall so in love with Lois's.
He hate me as a new member. Hell yeah. Somebody in here said something extremely offensive. I look like Jeremiah.
Whoa, take that back.
Okay. Hold on. Listen. Robbie, before you open your goddamn yap. This is the only reason that anybody says I look like Jeremiah. Jeremiah has a character where he wears a do-rag, and now I'm wearing a do-rag, and you're like, oh, you look like Jeremiah. You're just racist. Fuck you.
Reverse racist.
You're better.
You're better
do-rag.
I was born
with a do-rag.
And Jeremiah was a bullfrog. He was a good friend of mine.
Did you guys see Tony be like, congratulations, this is the biggest thing you're ever going to do in your entire life?
He's not talking about his penis.
Tony like hates Jeremiah, I think, and it like kind of weirdly came out on the Dr. Phil podcast.
Yeah, it's weird how just two completely gay guys hate each other. The two gayest guys ever don't like each other. Imagine that.
Well, Jeremiah was funny on Kill Tony because he would just like troll Tony all the time.
And yeah, he ruined the show.
Yeah, I
fucked the show up,
which is better than what it is now. When it goes
You're
smoothly,
ruining my open mic.
That's literally
anything.
Like, how dare you play? You have to play my games.
Anything was better than it is now. Like what it is now does not resemble what it even was before. Like it's just become a complete work.
I thought it was kind of a shitty show back then. Like I mean, it was a funny show, but it was like
it was absolutely
sociopathic.
shitty. It's always been a game show, but it at least had some kind of flavor to it and some kind of spontaneity. But that's completely gone now.
There's like a little ramshackle charm, and Tony wasn't as mean as he is now. He used to actually be kind of nice. Like he used to at least like put kid gloves on.
Yeah, because he had no power, and he wore kid gloves because that's his size. Yeah. Thank you for making it a joke for me.
Yeah. Target. He shops at the Target kids section for sure.
The Mariana's
Trench.
What do you even want us to do with that, honestly?
New trench.
New deep blue. See,
blue rule. Deep blue rule.
Deep blue rule.
You guys know there's gonna be a point where like people are sending these in like a year from now, and we're just like, Natalie Mars. Yeah. Okay, what's the next one? Which hopefully by then it'll just be the Kevin Brennan style show where we just read the chats, but it'll all be
that's the goal is to get to a show where we just read chats the whole show.
Also, Crack, judging by how many random open micers I bring up just to make Dalton laugh, we don't get sick of inside jokes.
That's true. You do like you mention people that it's funny to me because of how stupid it is. Nobody fucking knows these people.
It's fun
it's
for me.
People that you kind of half forgot too.
It's fun for me.
I know them. It's just like
to me, it's like reading a book when you start to picture what the character looks like. Because for me, like Katu King. Like, I don't know what that person looks like. I'm not going to look them up. And I just am building an impression of this person in my head.
Looks like the boy from Stranger Things.
She looks like Kamala Harris's daughter.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she does.
I don't know what that
you've never seen Kamala Harris's daughter?
She looks like Martin King was with the Liver King and looked up Katu King with the Rodney King.
Dude, Kamala Harris's daughter is like a pasty white, like Bushwick Zoomer hipster.
She looks like Katu
hair.
With if Katu didn't have big titties.
She looks like Don King and Martin Luther King went to Burger King with Jerry the King Lawler, and they went to see the Royal King, and the King James Bible opened up, and then the King. Jesus Christ, we get it. King, the joke, we get it. It's King.
This joke is stinking.
So here's the thing. That's the
and you're a queen, Tony.
I used to see that kind of.
Nice.
Excuse you. He's a hungry fucking wolf.
Oh, true that.
How is he not gay?
I don't know how but he is.
He is. He absolutely is.
Dude, when he talks about like having sex with women, I'm like, sure, man.
Gay guys can talk to women. Apparently, Tony is not very good at it. But that was the thing I saw in LA open mics a lot. That like there was a weird trend right before I left. I don't know if it's still going on, but there's a weird thing where a lot of comics would kind of like just memorize something and then rattle it off quickly, and it was a long thing.
Oh, I've seen a lot of that, yeah.
And it almost got a laugh or applause just because, like, oh, he memorized something. Wow.
Yeah, it's like watching
what that joke reminds me of.
Yeah, it's like watching like Joe Satriani play guitar, where you're like, well, it's fast.
Yeah, or like when Eminem just is like, how about a lyrical miracle? It's like, okay, make a good song though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It was the equivalent of like Eminem is an example. Where he can actually put good lyrics into fast things, but like it's the example of like a rapper that just raps fast and their lyrics have no substance. You're just like, oh, you can read really fast. Like you're one of those guys on the commercials that reads the disclaimer really fast. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like the worst of Busta Rhymes or Tech Nine or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm I like a Sun O. How do you say the band's name? I guess you don't say the O. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Wait, Sun Jewish O?
No, the band's
Sun. Pause, bro.
How you gonna like a SUNN?
Yeah.
Capital O parentheses right parentheses right parentheses right parentheses.
How you gonna listen to a Sun? Pause.
Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I don't think I do.
Never mind.
I know Mod Sun.
Raphael knows what I'm talking about. Sun.
Oh, so Swedes, I actually uncovered Uncut Gems. That Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider. That was a Big Sean song.
My god,
what is that from?
It's a Big Sean song that was repurposed for this Eminem album, I guess. Which makes sense because it sounds way more like a Big Sean song than an Eminem song.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I did. I liked it, except for the Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider.
Babytron fucking sucks. Dude, Detroit rap fucking sucks. It's fucking terrible.
What do you think of Detroit pizza though?
I don't even know about Detroit pizza.
You don't like Big Sean?
No, Big Sean. I mean,
square.
He's kind of mid. He has songs that I like back in the day. I liked Big Sean when he made like a real song, like Nothing Is Stopping You. Like he told a story with a song. I didn't like when Big Sean tried to spit bars. He's like, they're good, Marshall. Yeah. It's like, okay, we fucking get it. But
I thought his album, I guess, fucking decade ago, but his 2015 album I thought was fun.
But he like, when I say Detroit rappers, I don't necessarily mean Big Sean. I mean this new Detroit wave of rap.
Oh yeah,
like the Babytron style shit. It's kind of like he's not one of these guys. He's from Florida, but like BLP kosher. Like I don't like this fucking. Like we all know that they can't rap good, right? We're all sitting here like obviously this is not like it's not.
I'm as lost as you are. As you were when I mentioned Solo. I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's my problem with a lot of new rap. It's like not exclusive to Detroit. It's become very trendy to sound like you're not trying.
Yeah,
I hate to be an unk about this, but I don't
like an old head.
I know. I'm like, what the dude? I literally have become. Whatever happened to lyricism? What happened to a flow? What happened?
You know what? To me, dude, lyricism is not even that important. Like to me, here's the important part. I like a lot of shit that a lot of people would be like a lot of rap heads, a lot of hip hop heads would have a problem with. Like I love Yeet. I think Yeet is really good. He's very melodic. It sounds like very good. It's
Fetty
a good
Wap
sound.
Is stupid, but I like Fetty Wap. Yeah.
But here's the thing that I ask from anybody doing any kind of music, especially rap, be on fucking beat. That's like the one thing you have to do. I don't care if your lyrics are not that great. If you're a melodic rapper, I don't even care if it's not that good. Just be on beat.
Oh yeah, dude! That clip of that fat gay leather daddy that went around. I was like, I have no fucking clue what this guy's
killing it.
Yeah, I was like, this shit's going hard, dude.
The Burt Kreischer guy.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what he's saying, but this is good.
It is funny to realize that you're not homophobic when you see people just go on Twitter and post that video and be like, this is what's wrong with everything. And it's just like, a fat gay guy? Like, who gives a fuck?
Gay people are incredible at performing too. It's like, if you have a problem with gay people performing, you literally aren't going to be able to watch like anything.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, but goddamn, what was I going to say? Oh, rap is kind of going through its punk phase, weirdly. Like, there's a bunch of like emo shit. And going back to the punk, like, I'm not even fucking trying. That's like a lot of the rappers right now are doing that kind of thing. Like, just shitty, slow flow. Sound like
that's rap is in its big. The emo SoundCloud era kind of went because this is what happens with rap. This is the generations we go through.
Cardi's keeping it strong.
Generation X, Generation.
It's all.
Yes, Dalton.
It's all centered around when gangster rap is in and out. That's how the cycle works. So gangster rap got huge in 2013 with Chief Keef. And years prior, like around that time. And then you had King Von came back with like around like Pooh Shiesty times, made gangster rap big again. So it's like every few years gangster rap comes back big, and within that time you see some original things pop out, and then in the dead time, that's when you get the I'm not trying rap. I actually thought that the 2016 2014 through 2018 emo rap, a lot of it was shit, but some of it was really good. Like
some was good. Who does
Peep, I thought Peep was really good.
What was the guy that did
Lil
Life song? What's his fucking name?
Yes, rest in peace.
Lil Uzi Vert I liked. He was a good emo rapper. But you remember
like actual emo music like Sunny Day Real Estate and Blood Brothers,
Blink-182,
American Football. I guess Fall of Troy. I don't know if that counts. I don't really.
Fallout Troy?
No, the Fall of Troy.
Fallout Troy?
No, the Fall of the band the Fall of Troy.
Fallout Troy.
Fallout Troy.
We're going down in Fall of Troy.
Yeah, that's it.
Guys, I hate to be a bummer, but I have to wrap up.
No,
Okay.
Craig, we've only done 3 hours.
That did fly by though. This one in particular.
that's
Fly
went
by
very
night
fast.
away
Well,
from here.
I'm like, I have to go on a flight tomorrow, so I'm
Change my
completely
life
putting off doing it.
again.
I promise you guys too. I was not trying to be contentious earlier. I think I'm just very excited. I drink a
Just
Celsius.
get your ass in the house.
I drank a Celsius earlier, so I'm very I'm in entertainment mode.
You're amped, dude.
Yeah.
We got super chat. We got let's get the last super chats coming in. We got $10 from Scooney here.
Kings aren't doing shit this year, Scooney. Shut the fuck up.
Last round of super chats. Get them in while you can, folks.
If you get Lori Markkinen and we don't, I'm gonna come over there and slit your throat. I'm gonna
How
go to
about
Old
this?
Town,
I'll go-
Sacramento, and I'm gonna kill all the meth addict fucking white people.
Here's
in
our
Sacramento.
on behalf of the city of Sacramento. I'm inviting Robbie to light the beam when the Kings smoke the Warriors once again this upcoming season.
They're not gonna do fucking anything this year. That's what Robbie did when guarantee.
Here's the homework for next week is I'll go listen to the what were you guys just talking about? What was one of them people?
Little people.
Oh no. Well, I can send you some Little People songs to listen to, but Dalton, I want you to listen to 17 by XXX Tentacion.
I'll listen to that. You go listen to what
I honestly think you would really like that.
7. I'll check.
I don't know. I don't know if Dalton would like. Maybe.
I'm putting it in my notes.
No, that particular album.
Yeah, I actually could see Dalton.
I'll go listen to
that. It'd be hard to find somebody in general that would not like that album.
I'm not an X guy.
I'll listen to 17 by Triple X Tentacion, and then you go listen to the album Black One by Sun O. Do
you know the album I'm referencing though, Robbie? It's different than a lot of the shit that he's done.
Yeah, this is the one I listened to. I think this is his first one.
Raphael in the chat is right. You guys are gonna hate what I'm. You're gonna hate Sun O.
It almost sounds sort of like Nirvana-ish.
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna wish it was that. Just go listen to it.
I'll give it another shot. I mostly listened to him and wrote him off before he died, and I guess now everyone loves him. I'll give it another shot.
I definitely don't think everyone loves him. I think most people don't like him.
All right, fine. Is someone in the chat is I know. I don't know. Okay, so yes, it's not Sun O. It's just Sun, but it's spelled Sun SUNNO parentheses. So I go listen to Sun. The album is Black One.
I prefer Sun O. I prefer
I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to think on that, Michael Hall. I'm gonna have to think about that. I'll get back to you.
I love Sun O.
Broseph, I was in the chat when you guys did that the other day.
That shit sucked. That Meth Witch band, that's not my lane.
By the way, it's good. I just want to say I was trash talking. I actually do like Sacramento. It's fun. Great shows out there.
Sacramento.
No, I don't want to be a snob because a lot of San Franciscans do that. They shit on Sacramento.
But Robbie, if you do listen to that album again, listen to it through the lens of the time that it came out and what the other music that was coming out and how old he was when he made that.
Right.
If you look at it as like a 35-year-old made this, you'd be like, this is so schmaltzy and douchey. But if you look at it through like this is a suicidal, like,
sure,
basically like a teenager going through a mental break. You're like, damn, this is pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, I think he's maybe some of his stuff through the lens of this was a guy who was hurtling towards an early grave might make it a little bit more better. I just remember at the time I kind of lumped him in with like what's that guy's name? 6ix9ine and like all that like Blueface and all that.
What a terrible mistake to make, lumping in X with fucking 6ix9ine.
Well, just bullshit like Elder Zoomer, like Cusper bullshit. I was like, this shit sucks. For the most part,
Tekashi 6ix9ine, correct?
Juice WRLD,
yeah, one of the worst rappers of all time.
Awful. And the same people who liked X liked Tekashi, so I was like, I don't know. I think this shit might just all suck.
Well, that it sounds like you're just describing like rap fans that like general rap, but the people that like Tekashi's music probably liked X's songs that were like metal based and loud, because X made like 5 different types of music.
I'll be honest, it was my Mexican friends. My Mexican friends loved X and they loved Tekashi.
I'm not gonna say what kind of friends they were. They were Mexican.
I was like,
friends.
what the fuck? And I like Drake, but they were like into Drake in a way that was annoying, you know, too.
I like Death Grips.
Yeah, they're good. Life rips. I like life rips, like Crystalia.
All right, I gotta go, guys.
All right, bye guys. Thank you.
But thank you everybody so much for the super chats. If there's anybody in here who has not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. Help us out.
Dude, let's shout out. We got a lot of super chats.
We don't have time to fucking
we
do
don't
all
have time
that.
to do that, but thank you.
Yeah, but thank you very much. We appreciate them. Hopefully they only grow from here. And yeah, come back later, throw a comment on the video. Guys, this is it. This is the new thing. Comedy sucks now, and we're the only people that are good. So
shout out Clay Thompson.
Be a part of it.
The Fwiggin Knicks.
Shout out to Fwiggin Knicks.
I'm gonna be so Fwiggin sad.
That's probably the episode name. Fwiggin Knicks.
The Fwiggin Knicks.
The Fwiggin Knicks.
Bye guys. We love you.
I have a bunch of people named Nick.
All right.
Yeah.
I love you, everybody. Thank you.
We all love you guys. Peace out. On God.